They all love the story till they end it. Yeah. They fake smiling, I'm wildin'. They talk when I'm gone, saying my name in a whisper, that's I know I'm strong. You hate the truth, but the truth still wins. I'm exposing your lies, let the circus begin. Yeah. You love to hate me, that's the symptom, not the cure. Fake look contagious, but my soul stay pure. 304, always frontin' like she real online, but in person silent, not a bar, not a line. Kinda think she slick, but he copy my way. Whole squad of clowns, y'all belong in a cave. Let me throw shade, but still watch my views. Smiles fade, happy but misery ooze. Don't be too slow, still tryna keep pace. All of y'all mad cause I won't play fake. Yeah. Keep talking, I hit off. I'm the headline, you the rumor mill. I drop facts, y'all just pop them pills. They wanna beat me but can't take the fire. I spit real bars, you just chase desire. Every post you make got me in your head. Rent-free living, you're the walking dead. Keep that shade, I convert to light. You bark online, but you quiet on sight. Fake smiling, I'm wildin'. They talk when I'm gone, saying my name in a whisper, that's I know I'm strong. You hate the truth, but the truth still wins. I'm exposing maze lies, let the circus begin. Yeah, you love to hate me, that's a symptom, not the cure. Fake look contagious, but my soul stay pure. Yeah. Don't need no crew, I'm my own protection. Truth hit deep like a resurrection. Keep my name in your mouth, that's promotion. While I'm moving like waves, all motion. All motion, yeah. Yeah, you scream loyalty, but your vibe say fraud. Keep your fake praise, I'm tight with God. When I step in, tension rise in the air. They mad, I'm the truth, they just can't compare. So talk your talk, but remember this fact. You love to hate me, but you still coming back. Yeah. Keep smiling fake, I see through it. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all have had a great week so far. I have missed you guys. Life has been lifing. Y'all must inbox me when I was going live. Yeah, I've had a few things going on and I wasn't able to get here. So, I know you guys understand. You guys know family always comes first. So, I had some things going on, and when you work a full-time job, have a couple extra jobs, and have this, sometimes this has to be the one thing that I can't come to, that I can't do. But we're definitely going to get caught up. I did cancel True Crime Tuesday because I have been so busy. I haven't even had time to even look at anything. Not only that, I know that this is probably going to be a long live because we got a lot of stuff to cover. So yeah, I missed you guys, Kiara. I'm breaking up. I'm not breaking up, honey. I'm single. It's good on my end. I'm not sure why I would be breaking up. Maybe go out and come back in. I don't know. On my audio, it sounds pretty good. I've got it playing in the background on my phone. Yes. Well, and there was something happened. So it wasn't just that I was busy. Something actually happened. Um, so yeah. Yeah, I'm not breaking up on my side. Yes, madams, really. I told you I'm corny. I'll own it. Should I own all my shit? I'm at the age of where I know my flaws. I know things. I know all of the things about myself, and I will own it. I made my goal weight last few weeks. Congratulations on the weight loss. Dawn, I just started. I was actually a few minutes late myself. Yes, continue to pray for Blicky. Oh yeah, no, I wasn't planning on telling my business. I will share from time to time, but sometimes I don't. And that's okay too. Yeah, it sounds good on my end. Yeah, we all know this is not about let your freak flag fly. You guys know what I say. This is not about me. This is about the tea. So yeah, how's everybody been doing? I have not seen very much. I did try to go in like the last hour, and kind of just look through a few things. So I know obviously I know where we're navigating and where the buses are going to stop along the way. But I have not actually seen anything except for I saw a clip on Glams the other day, I think yesterday, and then somebody sent me a clip of Cat's Live, or one of Cat's Lives. But it was just her snoring. So I don't know why. Like, everybody needs a sleep study. Like, everybody with the malarkey, they all need sleep studies. And if you sound like that, you need a sleep study too. Because what? And I've never understood how someone can fall asleep on a live. She always got a lot to say about me, honey. She's always got a lot to say. That's why most of the time we just ignore her. Yes, Tati did go to jail, but this was prior. Like, this happened a while back. Um, but yes, that was one thing that Whitney let out, is that Tati went to jail and she wrecked the Suburban and went to jail trying to take Kat to the hospital. Yes, hey, 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 Chi Chi. Put on your neck braces. You guys know, especially the other night when Whitney was live, I kept going back and forth because I was trying not to get as much music in there. Which of course it puts a copyright, and then it's not allowed to be monetized. And because I was so busy Sunday, I didn't even get to fix the copyright issues until like late Sunday night. So all Sunday day, the live was completely unmonetized, which I knew would happen because the music, obviously, I think it picked up 9 different songs, so I had to go in and delete the nine songs or whatever. But I feel like I feel like some people play music because they think that they're not going to get streamed. And even Whitney was like, "Oh, you gonna risk your page with my music?" And she even said earlier in the live, she's like, "She's not going to stream me. I've got music on." Like, yeah, no, I'm going to stream. Um, why wouldn't Kat have stayed the night with her child? Well, at one point, you could hear Whitney said that they wouldn't let Kat or her daughter leave the hospital. And so then I was like, what? So most of the time, I will say that in that kind of situation, Christine, they may not have allowed it. When it comes to things like that, sometimes that's not allowed. But we are going to get into all of this. We're going to cover all this stuff. I've been gone for 2 days, so we got some stuff to catch up on. So if you're over on Facebook, make your way over, get out of the live that you're in, and scroll. I don't even know if I posted it yet. Probably not. Get out of that live that you're in, and I'm going to post a link. I hate when it posts the thing over and over again. It's on like an automatic thing, and I don't know if the automatic thing is like set times 3. The other day it posted like 5 of the damn true crime ones, like without the picture or anything. It just says plans to go live, and they like do it over and over again. I'm like, dang, Facebook. But yeah, we got a lot to. Let me put this link on the page real quick. We got a lot to go over. So yeah, I'm putting the link on the page now. It says live now on YT. Click that picture and come on over, because I am going to be saying goodbye to Facebook. You guys know the spiel. If you come over to YouTube, enter the live chat at your own risk. If you see someone or something that you don't like, if people are saying things you don't like, you don't want to see, you don't have to see it. All you have to do is block them. Keep your peace. Unless you want to tussle, debate, go back and forth, whatever you would like to call it, then go ahead. You're all adults. I am not the referee. I'm not getting involved. At any time during the live, if you get aggravating, annoying, distracting, anything, or I just feel like it, I can mute you, and that will last 5 minutes, and you can come back and try again. So yeah, put on the big screen. I love it. Only thing I don't like about, because I watch a lot of YouTube on my TV. The only thing I don't like about it is that you cannot comment. there should be a way you can comment, which if you had to do it, you'd have to go through your, I mean, you could do it on your remote, but that would be a pain in the ass. So I can understand why they haven't really done it yet, because you still have to grab your phone to comment, but it just sucks to have to go into your phone and comment. That's why usually you'll see me say, like, I'm going to the corner. Usually when I say I'm going to the corner, that's because I'm watching on the TV and I'm not commenting. So I'll be in the bushes, and not for me, it's not in the bushes. That's why I say corner, because people know I'm there. I feel like in the bushes means you're just like incognito, nobody knows you're there type thing. But I say I'm going to the corner. That way you guys don't think I'm ignoring your comments, because I can't comment when it's on the big screen. Yeah, that's why you're also watching on the phone. I love that. Hey, hey. I'm commenting on my second device. I love that energy. I love it. I love it. All right, Facebook. What else? If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay, let me know we missed each other. Definitely, you can hype up the live replay. You can hype that up, or hype up any of the videos on the video tab. You will not be able to hype it up until after the live. Hopefully, they fix that soon. Oh my goodness, I wish I could get, thank you so much in honor of me. I wish I could get Long John Silver's. I don't even know if they probably have one in South Carolina, just nowhere around me. I love that, Kyla. Love it, love it. Also, did they take away the thumbs down? It looks like they took away the thumbs down. At least on my YouTube app, it's taken away. So yeah, there's that. Also, I saw where, which we knew we knew it was happening. Kat did make a post that she's done with Facebook, which we pretty much knew that anyway, because she had posted that she got completely demonetized on Facebook. Um, a huge a huge number of content creators, influencers, whatever they call themselves, got demonetized on Facebook last week. It was like a huge thing of people. Like everybody was posting that they got demonetized. So I'm not sure what they put in place to where it literally like kicked a bunch of people out of the program or what. You can see yours. Yeah, you might have to update. Yeah, mine's gone, which I just did my update, so maybe that's why. But now when I click on a live, it has a thumbs up, a share button, and then three little dots. Like it doesn't look the same at all. And the three little dots, oh, it does have it. Oh, now it's different. So mine's different. Mine has a thumbs up, a share button, and then when you hit the three dots, it says dislike, save, or report. Okay, so it just doesn't show the thumbs down like it does the thumbs up. So that's different. I knew it looked different. It literally has like my profile picture and then a big space before the thumbs up now. Um, it doesn't say, yeah, the dislike, if you hit the three little dots, it says dislike, save, or report. So it's changed it a little bit. But that's just the newest update. And I also have where I can get like new features or try out features before like early access or something. Um, they have to recoup from, yeah, the huge lawsuits. That's what I was going to say, madams. There are rumors going around that there was a lawsuit that was lost, and that was one reason they cut more people out. And they seem to do that. I've noticed even like the biggest, like whenever I think it was like end of 2022 going into 2023, they really changed their monetization, and that's when people like a lot of people who were making pretty good money stopped making that, unless they have like a huge following, or there are some that still make that money, but um, there was a huge group of people at the end of 2022 2023 when they changed it, that went down. And then when they changed it to this new content, they now call it content monetization. um, Now it's a completely different type of pay scale, pay thing. The way they do things is completely different now than what they did during like COVID and stuff. It's just a completely different system. First time using TV on YouTube. I like it. I watch a lot of the like documentaries or things I find on YouTube. I do it on my TV because it's just easier than holding my phone. Like, who wants to be smacked in the face with their phone because you keep falling asleep, So, yes, yeah, Kelsey. Well, one good thing though is like all the lives they now delete. So, the lives are deleted after 30 days now. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that Jelly Roll is filed for divorce? Um, he filed for divorce with, I always say her name wrong. I always want to say Bad Bunny for some reason. Um, but anyway, Jelly Roll is divorcing his wife. They did just renew their wedding vows like a couple years ago. And they say like the wedding vow thing is like renewing your vows is like a curse, like you shouldn't do it. Um, but I thought they were like he's losing all this weight. I thought they were doing better than ever. At least that's what they put. Bunny XO. Yes, I don't know why I always want to call her Bad Bunny. Bunny XO. Thank you. But he's losing all this weight, and I thought they were doing better than ever. Did you see what Bunny said? No. What did Bunny say? But how it happened is like big moving trucks pulled up in Nashville, and I guess that's when people, checked the court website to see what was going on and found out that he had put in for divorce, that he filed. They were they were supposed to be getting pregnant. She had stopped going to like witches and stuff, and she was trying, they were trying to do the whole Christianity thing, and no, it's everywhere. Bunny responds. No, the court docs are out. Like he definitely filed for divorce. Hey Val, Bunny responds to Jelly Roll divorce. Let's see what she said.
After Jelly Roll filed for divorce. The drama started. I cannot believe the way the drama started when Jelly filed for divorce. Mutual and private survived divorce.
Well, I just want to hear what she had to say.
Different. What can I say? But before you
go, my goodness, I want to hear what she had to say. What the hell? Shares cryptic post amid breakup. What did she say? I heard Jelly has someone pregnant. She said she's getting her sparkle back.
Up with Jelly Roll. The Dumb Blonde podcaster shared several social media posts that seemingly allude to her feelings in the aftermath of Jelly Roll filing for divorce to end their marriage of nearly 10 years. In a June 15th TikTok video, Bunny lip syncs to Nickelback's single How You Remind Me, including the lyrics, "It's not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a heart worth breaking." On her Instagram stories, the 46-year-old shares a photo of herself from a boudoir photo shoot. Bunny cryptically captions the post, "She's getting her sparkle back." Jelly Roll filed for divorce at a Williamson County court in Tennessee on May 18th, according to legal documents obtained by E! News. The date of separation was listed as May 9th, with Jelly Roll citing irreconcilable differences as the reason for the breakup. E! News has reached out to Jelly Roll
May 9th.
For comment, but has
so May 9th. So do you guys think that this is, oh my God, Dawn, I didn't know that. She was talking about their lack of sex life and how she met him. I'm gonna have to look that up because the only thing I see is that she did like a lip syncing video, said she was getting her sparkle back. The thing is like, is it the case where he's doing better, he's getting healthier, he's losing weight, and now he feels like he's getting his confidence back, and now he feels like he wants to be out there and be single and shit? Like, because I've seen men do that, just like women do it too. But when they lose weight and they get their they get their juju back and their sparkle back and shit, hey, I thought you knew, and then they think, oh, well, I can do better. That's wild. She responds and says,
is a lot different than what I usually.
That's wild. But yeah, I just thought they were doing really good. The weight loss makes him think he could do better. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. All right, Facebook, I'm going to say goodbye. I did not see, where did the Love Island producer? Bye, Facebook. What happened to him? Did he have like an emergent? Did something happen on the set, or did he? I just want to know. Hold on. Love Island producer dies on set. Have y'all ever seen that series called? Oh my God, now I can't remember it. It was a series, and it was like it followed the producers. It was like a scripted series, but it followed producers behind a show, Everlast or Love Everlast or something was the show that they were doing, but it was a fake show, obviously. But it showed the producers, and it was like a bachelorette type of show, and they were the producers on the show. And to watch that was really eye-opening because it's exactly what the hell goes on with reality TV. Been on TMZ, but they haven't said much. Medical emergency. James Barker died at the age of 40 in Fiji after suffering an unexpected medical emergency while filming season 8. Both ITV America and Peacock paid tribute to his work and kindness and honored his legacy in the reality show's broadcast. He also worked on Queer Eye and Pawn Stars, sent shockwaves through the production team, though the show proceeded with dedication to his memory. Oh my goodness. That's awful. 40 years old. 40 years old is crazy work. Now looks like a long road trip in a back. I'm sure he'll get his skin. I'm assuming that he probably already has plans on getting his skin surgery and things like that. Because I'm sure he has so much excess skin it probably causes him issues. Like yeast, you can get yeast under folds and things like that. Plus, it's probably hinders him from being able to do certain things. Like every time he does a push-up or a jumping jack, like you just have that skin. So I would assume that that's already in the plans. Has anybody watched? I watched the first episode of that Paradise documentary about the Paradise, the guy that is like in love with BBWs, or actually super BBWs, and he's into like feeding and all this stuff. And they had 2 people pass away that had been at that place. I started watching the documentary. You want tacos? Y'all are going to make me want tacos. I don't like necessarily tacos. I like to do walking tacos with Doritos. That's my fave. Or a soft taco. All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's see. Where are we going to go first? Let's see. And I did rewatch some of the live that Whitney did, her second live that she did. And she was saying, like, no, I didn't see anybody taking up for me saying that, I wasn't the one who got her kicked out of that house. And I'm like, surely she had to have seen. I know a lot of us, because that was one of my main frustrations was every time she would say, oh, I wasn't comfortable being in the house. Everybody knows, even Madams was like, that's exactly what I eat, Madams. And a little bit of mild sauce. I think it was Madams was like, damn, Connie's really upset about this damn rent, because it just made no sense. Like, you're going to say you moved out because you were uncomfortable, but yet you didn't even have money when you left to get a hotel. So if you would have had the rent, again, if you'd had $2,615 or $3,000 in rent, you wouldn't have been having to beg on the internet. Let's be real. I saw that. We're gonna show some of that too. All right, so let's just get into May's live. Let's go there first and see what she had to say, and then we'll get into some stuff Kat had to say as well. Let's go. Maybe Life. I saw Mary's up there. That's another reason why Kat is now doing more YouTube, because she's quitting Facebook. She got demonetized, so she is now working on that YouTube. So I saw Mary joined her YouTube. I can't believe, oh yeah, what I was saying. I can't believe, I never understood falling asleep on live. I guess if you're going live off your phone and you have your phone in your hand, I guess I could see that, maybe different for me because I sit at a desk with a computer and a headset. But man, Kat was asleep. She was like for 30 minutes. And then here's my thing too, is like you fall asleep on live, you wake up, you could clearly tell she woke up, checked her phone, realized she was still on live, and then just ended it. Why not say something like, oh, my bad, y'all, fell asleep. I'll see y'all tomorrow. She just turned the damn live off. She was on there snoring like crazy. Please add some lettuce. No, thank you. No, I don't think Mary goes live unless she joins someone else's live. Now my kids eat all kinds of stuff on like they eat all kinds of stuff. They eat all kinds of shit on their tacos. Like I completely when I had my kids, I was like they are not going to be as because I hate it. I hate being and eating like I do. Like I hate it like so bad. And I'm like, damn, why didn't my parents like make me? But I have tried in my adulthood to eat things and I just can't. Like the textures and just I can't do it. So, but when my kids were little, like I was like, oh, they're eating everything. Y'all are eating all the vegetables, all the fruits, all the things. And it's been great because they have a wonderful, hey, Fendi, they have a wonderful palate and eat all kinds of stuff. But me, no. All right, let's see. Let's go. I think I streamed. Let's see, Life Be Life and would have been. I think I already showed that one. But if not, we'll go back. We're going to start here. We're going to go to Maybay's, which I don't even think Maybay said much from what she said. I did, like I said, I saw that clip on Glams, but I was told there wasn't much said to it. And also, I want to point out that was another thing. So in Whitney's live, when she was talking about, and I don't want anybody, if you don't already know, I would ask that anybody in the comments, please don't put in the comments specifically what happened, because it is a child that's involved. If you know what happened, which I'm pretty confident that everybody here knows what was said happened. But Whitney said, I dare anybody to say that I'm lying. I dare anybody to say it's not true. And if you notice, just from the clip I heard on Glams, if you notice, Maybay never said that she was lying. She never said Whitney was trolling. She never said Whitney was lying. What she did say, and remember, you always have to remember how Maybay plays on words. But she said, I don't think that's accurate. And now I will say there were some details. Hey, securing. There were some details that were different from what I was told, but the main topic that was on there was the same, if that makes sense. So there were things that were different than what I was told. So yeah, there probably is some things that aren't accurate to a T. Right, G. Linda? However, Maybay never said that's not true, Whitney, because you guys know, hey, Kimberly, you guys know Whitney. I mean, Maybay would immediately be like, Whitney's trolling, Whitney's full of shit, Whitney's a liar. I've been trying to tell y'all this. But instead, her using those words, I don't think that's accurate. Big difference. Big difference.
I'll say, what can
because there could be one little detail, which again, not going to get into what details different that I know, but there could be one little thing like green couch versus a dining room chair type shit, and you could say it's not accurate.
I say?
Kimbo did a laughing emoji, and then she said, hold on, where's she at? I think I see her big forehead. Okay, I'm sorry, LOL. Life started lifing.
Okay, girl. All right, girl. So you just abandoned me. All right, I get it. Life started life, and then you say, fuck maybe. Don't tell her nothing. Just don't, nothing. Fuck it. Okay, I understand. You ain't getting paid. So, fuck me. I get it.
We put laughing emojis again and said, sorry if I missed anyone.
Y'all, it's so much drama that I could tap into on this motherfucking internet that I just don't even feel like it. For real. It's so many things that's been brought to my attention and shit, and I just be like, Oh hell, like, like
Yeah.
real shit. Because I'm so much at peace in my life right now that I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. Like I don't care, you know. And I
Mhm.
just don't see the point at all of any of it.
Addressing it.
So
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I will. Like if it's brought up, I'll address it, but I'm not gonna bring it up. You know
Hey,
what I'm
hey,
saying?
everybody.
Because
Yeah.
to me, I don't really care. But
Why does the chat look
it's
weird?
just the shit is just funny. A lot of shit be funny to me,
It's weird.
and a lot of shit be real stupid too, and drama filled and dumb and messy. But you gotta let people be.
May was happy about it. May was giddy as shit because the thing with Tehran, and honestly, Tehran didn't really even say that much in my opinion. Tehran didn't put a name to it. She could have applied that to, well, except for the part where he said every time you go back or whatever. But like still, you could have applied that. Teresa, as far as I know, we got sound, right? Um, But even Whitney said, I know everything, which clearly Whitney lived there, you know. So, I mean, Whitney did live at the house when all this happened. But I found it odd that yes, she lived there, so clearly she knew what happened, but this happened in the middle of the night. So you know how Whitney is. Whitney is there no sound? Y'all are I'm like, okay, good. Thank you, Glam. Thank you, everybody. Whitney was asleep. So Whitney didn't know what happened, right? So everything she knew that happened came from Maybay. Whitney states that herself. She said, "How the hell do you think I know? Like Maybay told me all this." She's like, "My wife had disappeared. She come back in and she told me where she had been all night." You had to go back out and come in. Okay. Man never said anything bad. Um, so yeah, Whitney said straight up, I got it all from Maypay. Now, as far as the Tron thing, you know, that really pissed Maybay off. That really bothered Maybay. And so Maybay went to Whitney. Again, Whitney states this that Maybay, and the words she used were that Maybay vented to her about the situation and that the shit with Tehran really, and Maybay said it herself, rubbed her the wrong way. And Maybay is happy because Maybay knew that Whitney was coming live. She knew that she was going to go at Kat and she was going to defend her. And it's so funny to me because they always talk about how I should be able to control Tibby, how Tibby, I send her to take up for me. And I half the time I don't even know that Tibby's even going to go live when she goes live. Second of all, it's hilarious to me how I'm responsible for what Tibby says. We're not even in a fucking relationship. Me and Tibby aren't married, nothing like that. But I'm responsible for that. And Tibby is being, taken up for me. And I'm her, she's a puppet on my strings and all this stuff. But when it comes to this situation, it's supposed to be different. Like, what? That's crazy, ain't it? But Whitney said herself, how do you think I know everything? Because my wife. She also said, my wife vented to me. That Tehran shit really hurt Maybay. We've seen it. Maybay's talked about it over and over again. And so Maybay was giddy as hell because Maybay was like, hell yeah. Like, I'm glad somebody's finally taken up for me, which is insane because Maybay goes around and tells everybody that at least in front of us, she goes around and tells everybody, I don't need anybody to defend me. Nobody, it's my fault. Where Kat says oh yeah, G Linda. Well, Whitney said it. I went back to listen. Whitney says it right out that Maybay vented to her. So, I mean, it's right, Chi. Well, we're cousins, so I don't want to go there. Yeah, pillow talking. It's evident. Like I said, Whitney even spells it out. We don't even have to guess. Whitney said it herself. But she's always on here saying nobody needs to defend me. I don't care what these people think. I don't this. I don't that. And then she's so upset because Kat didn't defend her to where the point where she's happy as hell. Whitney came on to defend her. Like what? Just defend your damn self.
You people. So I just be
Thank you, Virginia.
laughing and carrying on.
Right, Jax.
Traffic is yuck. I hate traffic. How about that?
What?
I hate
Where
traffic.
is it 5 over there? Because I know it's 5 over here.
No.
No.
Uh-uh. But yeah, traffic sucks. Donkey donk.
Tracy said that she getting ads.
Thank you for letting me know, girl.
And then everyone's saying hi to each other. Our crazy lack of
Hey,
7 said,
everybody.
I don't blame you, May. Coco
Yeah.
said what Cat said.
What Cat said.
Yes, I feel like the whole Tehran thing was like, and he may have said more in that live, but the main thing was that 30-second clip. But for whatever reason, maybe it's because she knows Tehran, she knew Tehran in person, whatever the case may be. But I feel like Maybay has made it into something way bigger than it was.
I don't know what Cat said.
Yeah, me neither.
Nobody sent me nothing about that. I don't know.
Yeah, OMW.
Coco, what did Cat say? Since you want me to know, what did she say, Coco?
Yeah, May is.
Because you obviously said.
I think May is. She was in Vegas recently, allegedly. People were saying because the hotel she was at, and then somebody put up an ad where she was supposed to be in California, doing her escorting out there. So I don't know where she is at this exact, like, I don't know if she's in Cali, Vegas, Texas, who knows. But yeah, she's been making her rounds with her escorting service.
That, so I would be like, what did she say? So what did she say, Coco?
Shout out to Nikki for that super sticker.
Because I don't know what Cat said. I don't watch.
Oh yes,
Cat. I don't watch
Nikki.
anybody. So I don't know. I'm real busy in my real life. So
Well, she explains the whole thing about what Whitney said about the child and all that. But I wanted to also, I cannot wait to listen to what Kat said about it.
I don't know what anybody said at all.
Yeah, I guess Beth. That pissed her off. Like that really. Yeah, she did not like that.
Amanda says, did you know Whitney was going live? And
yes, she knew. Shout out to Sissy who gifted 1 membership, and congratulations to Amber Lynn who got the membership. We got 1 more on the green team.
And told what happened to Kat's daughter.
Yeah, checkers.
Did I know that Whitney was gonna go live? Yes, I knew she was going to go live. She told me I'm gonna go live. She told me that. Did she say she was gonna say anything about my nieces? Absolutely not. And did I absolutely talk to her about that and check her about it? Absolutely did. Absolutely.
She checked her about it. Shout out to Yassie member for 7 months. She can't be making money escorting because she said she can't afford to get her nails fixed. Not only that, she says she's sleeping in her car because she can't afford hotel rooms and all kinds of stuff. Oh, that was another thing. That was what it was. People were telling Whitney in the comments, like, May's about to be pissed at you. May's going to be mad. And she was like, May can't be mad. May's who vented to me. Like, yeah. So there definitely was. I have no idea, Jesse. I'd have to go. It doesn't tell me on here, so I'd have to go in to look. I don't know, Miss Gibson. It'll show you on her YouTube. You just can't get into it if you're not a member. So it'll let you see it, like that she did one or didn't do one. I don't know. I haven't heard that she did one, so I doubt it.
Absolutely. And absolutely told her don't talk about them ever again in her life. Yes, I did. Now I can't control Whitney. So whatever Whitney does, that's on Whitney, not maybe. Do I approve of it? Absolutely the fuck not. I understand where that she was trying to do whatever she was trying to do, but just leave the kids out of it. Period. Like, just kids have nothing to do with nothing. So no, I didn't know nothing about the kids. Period. At all. The kids don't have nothing to do with nothing. So they should never be brought up, in my opinion. But she understands. So, I've talked to her about it a couple of times.
But May sure has brought up people's kids. Just saying.
You know, like I said, I'm not.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
not responsible for Whitney. I'm responsible for Maybay and Maybay only.
That part down, Tom.
Nobody else. I'm not responsible for anything that comes out of anybody's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, she was
Wanda
happy as
asked
hell
me a
about it.
question. How do you feel about all that with Whitney, Mary? I don't know what I didn't watch the live, so I don't know what all
Well,
the
So this is what's crazy is Mary saying she didn't watch the live, which I understand. Maybe she didn't see Whitney's live, but if she's talking to her sister and she talks to Maybay, her other sister, they're all thithers. Nobody mentioned it to her. I find that hard to believe.
she said about Angel, whatever
that
she said
incident.
about Angel. She said stuff about Angel, but as far as I know, that's not accurate. So it doesn't
See?
even matter.
Now again, she's not saying Whitney was lying, Whitney's making it up, Whitney's trolling, Whitney this. It's not accurate. Big difference, in my opinion.
At the end of the day, So, like I
Right.
said, children shouldn't be talked about. Period. But as far as I know, that information is not accurate. So it just kind of doesn't matter, honestly. Yeah.
Hold on. Judgmental says she brought me up. I don't know Whitney, and even if she did, okay.
Well, she probably brought up anybody and everybody. Who cares?
Yeah, for real.
So she was drunk, talking shit as normal. Nothing different. I mean, I think people are mad at her because she was trying to defend me. Like part of it, she was trying to defend me. Part of it, she was trying to express herself, and part of it, she went way too far. So I feel like in the middle of Whitney trying to express herself, she gets sidetracked and gets lost and goes too far into the deep end of never returning them, and just does too much sometimes. And everybody knows how Whitney is. It ain't no shocker. It ain't no, oh my God. It's not like Whitney hasn't, said things before and went above and beyond and did shit she shouldn't have did. So it's not a shocker for me at all. It's just like, damn, Whitney. But like I said, I've addressed Whitney and I've talked to her myself. So, and that's all anybody can do is because at the end of the day, everybody grown and I ain't nobody mama. So I don't control shit but myself. But somehow it always falls back on Maybe. Even though I ain't got shit to do with it. Like you knew she was gonna go live, so I know a lot of people are gonna go live every day. What does that matter? That doesn't mean anything. Like
Right.
I told her don't go live. But hey, did she listen to me? No. But I do appreciate her for having my back though. I am gonna say that. And I don't care how nobody feel about it. You know? I appreciate her having my back because I feel like people don't, and I appreciate now that she has my back. And but like I said, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. Period. So she was still wrong. But that part didn't have nothing to do with that part. So
Oh
you know.
Lord.
But I do got mad love for Whitney still. And
That
I'm
part,
always have
Mel.
love for her. And that's it, and that's all. And I'm always have love for everybody else that does fuck shit too. So it ain't like she no different than the rest of everybody else.
Exactly,
You know?
Quavi.
Yeah.
She was just happy as hell that somebody got up there and defended her. Which is wild because she has preached for so long. She doesn't need anybody to defend her. And Mary has nothing to say, right, madams? Even after, which I understand, maybe she did. I give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she didn't see it. But then after maybe says, like, she spoke on a child, still nothing said. And spoke on Kat, her sister. Shout out to Chi Chi for that super chat. So now you denying our relationship. We're cousins, damn it. That's our relationship. You ain't getting me out here kissing cousins now, damn. How dare you let me guess you've been talking to Miss Peaches? Okay, I get it now. Well, it's over. Back blocked. Chi Chi, you're giving these people the wrong impression. Shout out to you for that super chat. She only has your back because she don't like cat. The fuck? It's yeah, and because they're on good terms right now. How many of y'all truly believe that? Let's do a poll. Um, how many of y'all red hearts or yes if you believe it, blue hearts or no if you don't believe it? How many of y'all believe that Whitney had her girl up in there or a girl up in there? Because near the end of her life, she was acting like she was talking to someone in the bedroom. But then we saw her in the bed and didn't look like nobody was there. But what do y'all think? Who thinks Whitney had somebody there? Who thinks she didn't? I'm just curious. Wanda said no. Two people said yes. No, no, no. Yes, no. Ooh, a little split. A little split here. Okay. No, don't believe it for a second. Nope, nope. Okay, you guys, oh, let me hit play because I gotta get some Tums. Nope, she was alone. Yeah, I was like, because she did it at the very end. She was making eye contact with someone off camera. Okay, so you do think she was? Yeah, she was talking to I don't want to say it because mine will go off. What did Nisi say? What do you mean? What did Nisi say? Nisi and her were live on TikTok together. She came over mid live. I believe she did. She was asking about, I need to change mine's name, Alexa. I need to cancel off Alexa. She was talking to her, but there at the end, no, she was talking to a Bay in the bedroom. And she was like, can I show you guys? No, I know that checkers, but at the end, I knew she was talking to Alexa. That's not what I'm talking about, guys. I'm talking about at the end, she gets up and walks to, it looks like she's looking into a bedroom or something. And she says, can I show him a foot? Can I at least show him just a foot or a toe or something? I'm not talking about when she was asking Alexa if they were dating and all that shit. I knew that was Alexa. But if you didn't catch that at the end of that first live, she was like, can I just show him your foot? Oh, I gotta get some damn
Players
Tums. Hold
fuck
on.
up too. But no, I don't agree with it whatsoever. And I actually have a problem with it. And she knows it. So, But that doesn't make me stop loving her. I'm still gonna love her. I just don't respect what came out of her mouth at all. And I feel like she needed to be popped in her mouth for it. And I told her that. Especially if you don't know everything you're talking about. You know, you leave a door open and it lets people assume whatever they want to assume. You know, it just causes unnecessary bullshit. But this is the internet, and that's what happens, and this is what everybody lives for. For somebody to get on the internet and talk shit and go too far and hit below the belt and disrespect kids and talk dumb shit, and this is what everybody likes. So don't complain about it. This is what y'all love to watch. Because when you got regular people having regular conversations, you motherfuckers don't want to watch shit. But if you got somebody on here talking about kids and disrespecting kids and, everybody on here, just like, good old Tibby, disrespect the kids and, everybody loves her. Yay, Tibby's such a great motherfucker, so shit, Whitney is too then, right? Right? I mean, come on now. Let's talk about it. Or shall we not? Because you're not going to ever see it the right way. You're just going to see it the wrong
Let's
fucking way.
talk about it. I sure as fuck don't talk about kids.
It's not no fun when the rabbit got the meow.
Is she
Okay.
serious?
I'm, mm, I'm
I
gonna go
broke
up a
my
little
nail.
bit,
I
y'all.
was mad about that.
Oh shit!
Mm.
How'd you break it?
Girl, trying to fasten my damn seatbelt and it went into the thing instead of me trying to put the buckle in.
Let's not also forget, sorry, I was chewing my Tums. Let's not also forget that Kat is who spoke on children first. Tibby came live and made a response because Kat talked about Miss Turner's unborn child, her living child, her grandparents, her parents, her other children, her husband. She went on a whole rampage sitting up on your live, maybe. And then Tibby came live and said some shit about Baby P, I believe it was, and said, "How's it feel, Kat? It ain't good." Like, same kind of shit. Rabbit got the gun, which I don't know why you're using that reference because you're sitting there saying you don't agree with Whitney doing it, but yet you're saying that reference. So it's quite strange. But let's not forget that. Hold on a second, guys. My dad's calling. Okay. But let's not forget that from the jump, when TV first came around, end of November 2024, Kat made that live, was talking all that shit to Miss Turner about her child wishing bad things on all of the people in her life, including children, kids that weren't even here yet. And Tibby got on and said that shit. And that's how that all began, right? Not only that, Kat just said the other night, after Whitney said this, that she talks about kids too. So I guess she don't give a shit. Shout out to Bridget for the super chat. FNF she showed plays 3 times. The girlfriend was Siri. Right, that's what I was saying, Brit. That was another thing I said the other night. She showed the whole plays like a couple times. I think that's why some people said that she came in the middle of the live. Because I was like, damn, if she was there, where the hell was she hiding when Whitney was walking around the damn house 3 or 4 times? Shout out to Tibby for that super chat, and I'll never take it back ever. I'm not related to Kat or them girls, nor was I married into that trash family. Anything I said, I meant it. Also, that was another thing I guess they missed. Tibby did have a talk with Ivan. They came to an agreement as far as that. Tibby knows how I feel about it. She knows this. But maybe you talk about kids. You have talked about kids. So I don't know why you feel like, just like the other day when you were like, yeah, I can't do that because the trolls will call jobs. You call jobs. You were just talking about it. So I don't know why you get over there on your little soapbox and you act like you don't do all these things that you condemn others for doing. You absolutely do. You've wished death on people. You've talked about people's kids, not just their parenting, because it's 2 different things. You've talked about kids, you've wished death, you've talked about calling jobs, you've said you'd call jobs, you've told others to call jobs, to call higher ups, you've told people to report pages, to report to this and that. You've told people to call CPS. You've done the most. So I don't know why the hell you're sitting over there acting like you haven't.
And the thing, my nail went in the thing and snapped it. It snapped
Hey,
half off.
hey, Diane.
I said, damn, this set was cute. I bet you I ain't
Yeah,
got
it
it
is.
fixed yet, because fuck that. I ain't got money to spend on that shit right now.
Oh, Lord, Keisha. Of course she does.
Fuck it. Well, anyway, go ahead. Yeah, I'm just
As
rambling.
Hardway.
Ain't talking about
Hardaway?
me.
Who's
That's our
Hardaway?
painful shit.
Yeah,
Nicole
mostly.
says, I just wouldn't be able to forgive someone talking about my nieces like that. Ex friend, whatever.
Oh yeah, when you said that, I was thinking about the address thing. She did ask for somebody to find my grandson's address, but she did talk. She talked about my grandson. She called my grandson ugly. Then tried to turn around and backtrack and say she'd never seen him and but. So girl, don't act like you don't talk and say some horrible shit.
All ties cut off after that. That would hit too deep for me.
Oh, well. You're you and I'm me.
Oh Lord. Shut up. Shout out to Chi Chi for the super chat. Kat spoke on my deceased mother and I went to hell. Right, Sarah told him you get the yin and the yang type shit. It's just so funny whenever Tibby defends me at all. It's like, oh, Connie sent her to do it. Connie did. Crazy.
And like I said, if there's no actual factual story behind it or truth behind it, then who gives a fuck anyway? So at the end of the day, like I said, people say things and it is what it is. I don't just stop loving people because they fuck up. That's not real. That's not real love. You know. Oh, I can't
That
love you
part.
no more because you did some fucked up shit.
That part, Nikki. Like, what are we even talking about? Her talking on kids. Like, Nikki hit it right there, honey. What? Of course she's going to talk on kids. Look what grown men have told us happened to them when they were kids. Let's be real. Hey, Maria. Good point, Nikki. Tell us to get it together. What are you even saying? I love it. That's bad. Maria, I've been on for 55 minutes, but I've been talking a lot too, so.
Shit. Now that's not how I love people. So y'all choose to love people how you choose to love them, and I'm gonna love them how I love them. And of course, I'm gonna be wrong at the end of the day, and I don't give a fuck about being
Right?
right. I don't. You know.
Now they're professing their love again. Like, thank goodness that she did this thing, the thing where she doesn't have to, I mean, they could still stop it, but they don't have to go in front of a judge.
Do it like I said. Do I agree with it? Fuck no. Do I agree with anybody else doing it? No. But y'all watch the motherfuckers, don't y'all? Stop playing. Like, let's be real. It's people that said way worse shit for real. Now,
Mm.
was that horrible? Absolutely. Should she have ever spoke on them children at all? Absolutely not. But at the end of the day, there is people that have said way worse shit about them kids. Honestly, my grandkids, them kids, everybody fucking kids. To be honest, you know. But we not gonna point fingers and we not gonna say nothing about it. We just go, Whitney did the most despicable shit, and she did. And she did. But guess what? I still love her. Just like I love everybody else who does fuck shit to me. You know? I don't stop loving motherfuckers that I love. Y'all cut different. We different. You know?
Girl, there is nobody in this live right now. And again, I usually don't speak for everybody, but I'm pretty sure, at least the ones commenting, maybe not in the bushes, because we know we got some Bay Gang shot. Hey, Bay Gang, we see y'all. It's all right. Get comfy in the bushes. I know y'all got your spot. I will have to disagree. Wait, what are we disagreeing with? I can't believe she's making excuses. Yeah, me either. That's why I'm like, but I think everybody in these comments would never argue you that we're cut from different cloths. We are not the same. No, I don't think any of us would ever protest that. We know this. You're 1,000% correct on that one. We are not. We are not cut the same. Exactly, nature.
I'm gonna go up a little bit. I'm gonna start at judgmental.
It's been motherfuckers that said shit about my motherfucking
Oh
kids
yeah.
and people that's done shit to me.
I think there's a big difference in saying something or revealing someone's story they may not want out, something like that. Like you calling my grandson ugly, I feel is not to that same level as outing a preteens, probably at this point in their lives, their most guarded sacred secret that they probably don't want anyone else to know. So I feel like there's a difference there.
Me and horrible shit to me, and people didn't stop loving them.
And as far as Kat's girls, like she takes some of the stuff that Tibby says about their age and how old they are, because we know from Chris and Ivan what ages they were. And some of the things that she says, they take it in a weird fucking way when she's really just trying to say, like, I'd be careful type thing. Again, once Tibby and Ivan had that conversation, and Tibby agreed not to talk bad about them at all, which you got, again, I don't even have to say, y'all know how I feel.
Did they? No, they didn't.
Yeah, it's always
You
about
know,
her.
y'all don't. Y'all still love them, don't y'all? Yeah, y'all do.
Listen, I would rather people take it back. I would rather you say I don't take it. And I've said this before. I would rather someone. This is why I don't do apologies on this internet stuff, because I would rather someone say I stand on it 10 toes down. I meant it when I said it, not taking it back, than for somebody to apologize, take it back, and then turn around and do the same shit. You know?
I don't stand beside what she did, but I stand beside her. If that don't make sense to you, then maybe you should think about it. I stand beside my sister too, and I stand beside them kids too. And if she ever tried to say something about them kids around me, I'll pop her in her mouth for real.
Right, Candace?
You know what
Maybe
I'm saying? I
does.
don't play about the kids at all. I don't. I
Maybe
done said
does.
that 100 zillion times. I don't play about no kids at all. You know?
Mm-mm.
But a lot of people cut below the belt. And when, the shoe's on the other foot, it's a different story.
What does this have to do with anything about this? See, that's what you're trying to make it this internet thing, this internet back and forth. Like, oh, when you guys cut deep, it's not an issue, but that's not what this is. Maybe you're trying to make it like Whitney was going back and forth on the internet with someone, and she wasn't. Now, again, you can say that she was trying to go back and forth with Kat, and she was trying to use that to get to Kat. You could, but again, that little girl hasn't done shit. And again, the nature of the information is what makes it different. Also, again, it's not like she's getting up here saying, "Oh, well, your kids are ugly, or your kids are uneducated, or your kid." That is completely different, in my opinion. But she's trying to make it like it's this internet beef, like going back and forth, tit for tat kind of thing. When that's not what it was, maybe. Right. Exactly, Kyla. Hey, Snow White.
That's how I feel about the situation. I feel like my niece is fine.
Mm.
And when I get home, I'm going to take her out for some motherfucking ice cream or something. How about that?
See, again, not accurate, and she is fine. So, again, not outright denying or calling her a liar, because Whitney dared. Whitney was like, I dare anyone to get on here and say I'm lying or that this isn't true. And so I think maybe is being very wise on how she went about saying what she said, which I'm sure her and Whitney have talked, and she said, well, this part wasn't correct.
She probably don't even want no ice cream, but something. 2 scoops.
Period.
Something. Whitney, if you're listening, you can make it up to Angel by buying her some Billie Eilish. I think that's how you say it. She likes
Yeah.
that perfume. You can,
Oh, wait, wait,
since you
wait.
put her.
Wait. See, this is the shit. Now, I will say when Kat was live, because when I was live, I said the one thing I said on here when all this shit went down the other night is I said, I pray, because we already know that Kat does her lives in front of her kids. Her kids see a lot of her lives. Her kids have literally been reading comments for Maybay and her lives. So the kids are around. They know the lives are going on. They hear the lives and things like that. So one of my things was I pray that this is not something that is discussed in the house where they can hear or talked about with them, because they don't need to know that it even was online, right? And obviously they're old enough they could go venture on their own. But I just feel that was the one thing. Like, I pray she doesn't even know this exists, that this even happened. And Kat did say on her live the other night, she said, my daughter's not going to know about this. I'm not going to tell her about this, which I was like, thank God. But then you got May saying, oh, you can make it up by getting her this or getting her that. Well, what the fuck, whenever I'm sure the kids know that Whitney and Kat don't get along. So what are you going to say to her whenever she brings her this gift she's making up? Oh, this is to make up for me saying this online? Like, why would you even make something like that? Doesn't make any sense. If you feel that was important, why come you did not bluff it out? What? Bluff it out? I don't know what you mean.
Name in your mouth, you should buy her a gift and tell her sorry. That's what you should do, Whitney. That's how I feel. She likes Billie Eilish, Irish, whatever fuck her name is. Billie, her perfume. She loves it. It's her
Shout out to Brooke for that super chat. Maybe I had Whitney right where she wanted her, fully aware she would run her mouth about the kids and still let it play out anyway. I was thinking, hasn't Whitney said yeah, Whitney said stuff bad about the kids before. So I'm sure May knew that that was definitely a possibility because Whitney called them 304s in the past and brought them into it also. So it's not like this is the first time that Whitney has said something about them.
her favorite person. I mean, singer or whatever.
Yes.
So yeah, she would appreciate it if you go and get her some, Whitney. You know. Anyway, you can read, girl. I'm just rambling again.
Cat says all the people claiming how horrible it was for Whitney to say it, yet they shared it, clipped it, kept it on their live stream, etc. They aren't any better.
Nope, they're not no better. Everybody's saying, "Oh my God, look how horrible Whitney is." You just posted it, so you're just as horrible, you dumbass. You're dumb.
First of all, I didn't post it. I was streaming already, and the editing, I haven't been around for a couple of days. It took me Sunday, which it's just a couple buttons, but you can only do one at a time, like edit one song at a time out. So it took me like all of Sunday. And then of course I wasn't around for a couple of days. But the editing for my live stream has literally been in. It says it shows on here complete, but every time I go to watch the video, it's still there. But yeah, I never posted it. I was streaming Whitney before I knew, like before she was even saying any of that. So yeah, definitely didn't repost it. But you still can't say that it's not Whitney's, like it's on Whitney, because nobody knew that shit until Whitney said it. But yeah, mine still shows. I don't know why it still shows. Like another thing, you can't edit anything. Like if one edit is processing, you can't edit anything else. So like when I'm processing the song out, I can't go in and edit other things. Like I have to just wait for that to be done. So it shows that there's an edit in process, but yeah, that's all I can do. But as far as like reposting and shit, no, I was already streaming.
Like reposting something is like you're seconding it. You're advertising it. You're promoting it. So you want everybody to.
My shit was in real time. Shout out to Tanya for that super chat. Years of therapy and all I needed was cheap perfume and ice cream. I'm pissed. Shout out to you, Tanya.
See how horrible if you feel like you disagree with what she said and it was horrible and what a nasty thing to do, why would you repost it? I would never repost it. I would never. I'm never going to repost no shit like that. You feel me? Never. Never. I'm going to make sure that I don't repost no shit like that. Not keep spreading it all over the world. But that's what you motherfucking dumb bitches do. Y'all just as horrible, if not worse, because you knew it was horrible and you did it anyway. So you're worse than her. At least she was drunk. Y'all was sober when y'all did it. Not saying that her drunkenness is an excuse, but I'm just saying, at least she was liberated. Y'all was sober when y'all did it. That makes it worse to me.
Oh, Lord.
It's just my personal opinion, and that's what matters, is my opinion to me. Now, No.
People want to put it off on anybody but Whitney. Like, Whitney is the one who said that shit. I thought at one point she wasn't going to say it because she like, oh, she was going to say something, and then she stopped herself. She went into something else, and then she circled back.
Okay, I'm going to go down.
Liberated, inebriated.
Danielle says, this is not the first bad thing she has said about them kids.
Exactly.
I never said it was, did I? I'm not gonna defend the fact that I already said what I said. What I said. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. I don't have to defend it. It ain't me. I didn't do it. Like I said, it is what it is. So y'all go write a book about her or something. Cause I already know what was said. I already said what I said on here, and I'm not gonna keep.
Oh, jeez. Shout out to Chi Chi for that super chat, but May, you kept replaying what I said on live. What the hell? Exactly. They always contradict themselves.
Repeating myself.
They
at
always
all.
do. I don't know,
I love
madam.
my nieces.
I don't know if anybody did. I
And
did
I'm
see.
always have their back, and I'm always check.
I saw somebody clipped it and put it in the Maybay drama group, but I just saw that before I got on here. And I'm not even sure who that. I don't think it was I think it was just somebody in the group that posted a recording. But yeah, I haven't seen anybody that reposted it, so I don't know. But either way, it's still on Whitney. Like, it's still Whitney for saying it in the first place. Hey, hey.
Check it at the door when it's wrong, period. And that I did. So therefore, I don't have nothing else to say about the situation at all. You don't like to go right Whitney about it. See if she gives.
Yes, Whitney came live for a reason. And see, I did not catch this. I also posted because, people were saying, oh, Connie's over there questioning her, blah, blah, blah. I posted the live because I was screen recording before I went live on my phone. And I posted the clip. It's in my, I think it came up in shorts. And you can see that I never even commented until Whitney said hi to me first. Whitney was like, hey, Connie, you made it. Hey, Connisha. And then I comment, hey, hey. And she was the one saying, no one's asking questions, all that. That's why I ask questions. Like, I don't know why people can see something and still rewrite it a different way. Like, it's right there in front of you. But I did post that. But when she was talking about questions, I started asking questions because when I first started listening, she was talking about the house and that she owed probably going to be like 5,000. So I started asking questions around that kind of stuff, like how did Kat even end up in the house, things like that. And then there was something else. I asked something else. I think it had Maybay involved. And then she said something about basically made it clear that her reason for being there was about Kat. And you can hear me in the live stream. I'm like, oh, so she's here to talk about Kat. So let's start asking questions on that, on that tip. How did she turn this around on us, though? That's what I'm saying, Nikki. It's crazy because it's anything. She's going to turn it off of anybody but Whitney because Whitney defended her in that moment. Kanisha, yeah, she kept saying that.
Gives a fuck.
So now she's here to defend Whitney.
How about that? Shit, tell the president. Do y'all have that same energy for other motherfuckers that talk about my same nieces? No, y'all don't. Y'all cheer them on.
That's not true, though, maybe. Again, just because you say it, you say a lot of shit up on here that is not true, has no receipts, nothing that people know is not true. So that's crazy. Shout out to Chi Chi for that super chat. So I got ice cream and perfume, princess. So truth then. Not only that, again, I think there's a huge difference in someone, again, talking about kids, period. I really believe you should have went mute on them kids. I don't know what do you mean I went mute on them kids? Like, well, wouldn't you think I should have muted Whitney's live is what you're saying? Again, I didn't know what was going to come out her mouth. I didn't know that she was going to say it, what she was going to say, any of that. But again, that's still on Whitney for what she said. what was I going to? Oh, I still want to say that there is a huge difference. I think speaking on kids in any capacity, in any way, again, don't get parenting mixed up with kids, but I don't even like to really talk on parenting because people get it mixed up. Like, oh, they're talking about the kids type shit. But speaking badly about a child, which again, I don't think should ever happen. The kids are the innocent ones. They're always right. I thought you knew. The kids are the innocent ones. That's who like I said, that's who I sympathize and empathize with because kids don't get to pick who their parents are or where they live or who they, none of that. So speaking on kids at all is terrible. But I do think there's a big difference in saying something distasteful like my grandchild's ugly versus outing a child's secret or trauma. I said something to Mary, and May Lester called me out by my name and lit her tail up. Then a few minutes later, the live ended. Oh my goodness. Exactly, Kyla. Right? Right. But because Whitney defended her in this situation that meant so much to her, because this whole Tehran thing, again, that really pissed her off. That really rubbed her the wrong way. That Kat did not stand up for her and defend her. And so, of course, maybe in this moment, because she's happy that Whitney defended her, she's going to do the same for her.
And
I am the
honestly, if
one.
she wouldn't have been defending me, y'all would have cheered her on too. The hateful bitches, anyway, not the supporters.
Oh, yes, I did, Moody. Always. Definitely posted the resources. Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead. My bad.
I'm gonna go up a little bit.
And here's the true facts of it. Even if I would have muted, people would have still went over to Whitney's live and listened to what Whitney had to say. So it's not like I can control the internet. Regardless of whether I muted or not, because the second live she did, the first one she didn't have very many people in. The second live Whitney did, she had almost 500 people in there. It's like 475 or something. So regardless, it was going to come out because Whitney said it on hers.
I'm the one, sis. And Mary, you stupid as fuck. I don't know why, but okay. If that makes you feel better.
What are you stupid for?
I have no idea.
See, this is the thing. Nobody is held accountable for nobody else's actions. Period. You can't hold nobody else accountable for somebody else. Whitney got to answer for that for her mother.
Are you serious? Because you and your whole panel was hardcore for at least a year. If you really think about that, at least a year, because Tibby came on the scene November 2024. And you had your panel up until, I'd say, at least November of 2025, somewhere around in there. So it was about a year that y'all went nonstop on me for what Tibby had to say about kids. So isn't that crazy how all of a sudden everybody's just responsible for themselves?
Fuck self.
Weird, huh?
You understand? I'm not Whitney.
Right, everything's my fault.
But am I going to not talk to Whitney anymore because of it? Absolutely not. Am I going to hate her? No. Am I going to say, you know what, Whitney, you shouldn't have motherfucking did it? Absolutely. Am I going to tell her if she does it again, I'm going to bust her motherfucking mouth open? Absolutely. Because don't disrespect my nieces. And I mean that. You understand?
Domestic violence is not the answer either. What is that? Like, what? So in order for her to get the point, you have to put violence in there. Like, why couldn't you just have a talk with her? Like, or just realize that she's going to say whatever the fuck she wants to say and move on from it.
But if she needs me tomorrow, I'm going to have that bitch back. Period.
Oh,
and if
my
Whitney
goodness.
call me and she's upset and she's crying and she needs a shoulder to motherfucker lean on, I'm going to be there. Same for Kat. Same for the girls. Same for everybody else who I love and care for. Mary, CJ. I don't even talk to CJ, but CJ too. You know, my kids, my grandkids, they mamas, whatever. Anybody who I care about. I'm not going to stop caring about somebody because they fucked up. I'm not. So that's how I feel about it. And I'm going to still have her motherfucking back. How about that? Until I don't want to have it no more. All right now. Have a good day.
You can't fast forward a live.
Danielle says, your ex-wife telling them kids business.
I can't move. See, that's what you're not understanding. This was not, I was not playing a replay, D-Mob. I was playing in real time. I couldn't move on like I do with the protein chips. I couldn't fast forward. None of that. Not only that, but I didn't know after the first time she said it that she was going to say it again and again and again and again. I had no idea what she was going to say. We were streaming it in real time, not on replay. And again, that's your opinion, but that's not what happened. It's in the past. I can't go back and change how it was handled. So again, that's your opinion. You went on about it long enough. It still wouldn't have changed anything. Shout out to Chi Chi for that super chat. Kenna ain't accountable for what Tehran said either. That part. Which she's not mad about at Kat for what Tehran said. She's mad to Kat. She's mad at Kat because of what she didn't say, because she did not take up for her. Shout out to Bridget for that super chat. TV movies show kids that unalive, kids that get touched, and kids that unalive themselves. Does that make TV bad? I'm just saying. Shout out to you, Bridget. Wait, what's that say? Quick recap, please. China, we're just going over everything. Could have switched it to what, D-Mob? Again, once she said it, it's out there. I'm supposed to turn the live off. She talked about other things in between. Again, we didn't know what she was about to say. But that's your opinion. You've made your point, like T. Little said. If you need a break, I can help you out with that. Well, oh, somebody asked me something. Where was it? May really wants that insurance kiss and ass. Yeah, but she can't have it. She can't have, once they get divorced, she can't have it. Exactly, Tina. That's what I'm saying. Like, saying I should have moved on like I did with the protein chips. Like, you can't do that with a live video. You just can't. It's not possible.
It's just like that. And Mary sitting over there acting goofy. Maybe gave Whitney the green light to do that. I'm not acting goofy. I'm actually not saying anything.
First of all, nobody's okay with it. Let's just clear that. We just said.
Shout out to Kiata, member for 10 months. Let's be real here. Connie knew about this whole situation in real time and she said nothing. So let's be 100 here. Put the blame where it belongs. Exactly. Which I didn't know in real time, but I did know shortly after. I've known since January. But I think that, just to be honest, just to be 100% with you guys, I think that at the time, people wanted me to bring it out and say it as tea or whatever as a get back then. And, you know, because certain people were pissed off at certain people and how I found out and all the things, like it very much felt like I was the vessel to do the dirt, you know, and no, wasn't gonna do it. Not my first rodeo.
Yeah.
Nobody's okay.
Hey.
Second of all.
Right, Janika, right.
Nobody gave Whitney a green light for a motherfucking thing. Whitney is a grown-ass woman. Period.
Wait, nobody gave Whitney the green light? She's a grown-ass, what? Remember that. Next time y'all say, oh, yep, she got Tibby over there to go live. I've never ever been like, Tibby, they're being mean to me. Can you please go live? Never. Never have I ever. Nor would I ever. So remember that, maybe. But you definitely knew she was going live about Kat. And you know that she's talked shit not only you know that when she's been pissed off at Kat in the past, that she's not only talked shit about Kat but her kids. So like you knew some shit was gonna pop off.
And Whitney wasn't even telling the story correctly or even telling the truth about all of it. So it doesn't even matter. At the end
She wasn't telling the story correctly or telling the truth about all of it, but she didn't say she wasn't telling the truth.
of the day, at the end of the day, Whitney's only held accountable because guess what? Nobody told Whitney to say that at all. Now, I do stand by the other shit she was saying. I do. I absolutely do. Maybe not all of it because I didn't hear all of it, but little clips that was sent to me, I absolutely stand by some of the things she said. And I do. But as far as the kids go, absolutely the fuck not. And I'm not going to repeat myself no more. I'm not.
Oh, here's the baby face. Yes, but Connie, you did know because you said Whitney don't say it. Yes, and if you watch it, baby face, Whitney starts talking about something else. And then she circles back, like I just said. Again, I know you have a hard time comprehending. But I did not know how long she was going to talk about it for. I can't fast forward a live when it's on a live, like on Facebook. You can't fast forward. I didn't know she was going to talk about it again and again because she had other things in between. So please pay attention if you're going to come in here and act like you're going to correct me on something when I already explained that part. You have a hard time coming correct, babyface.
I said what the fuck I said. And it is what it is. And that's it. And that's all. And I can't do shit about it.
And the end of your statement says you had time to mute her. Again, even if I would have muted her, they would have still heard it on Whitney's live. What don't you get? Y'all act like I could just control everybody's. Some people were watching on 2 devices. She had almost 500 people in there. So even if I would have muted the live, it still would be everywhere. It would still be out. Everyone would still know because she had 500 people in her live. And I guarantee you, the minute I hit mute, people would have been like, let me go see what she's saying. Let's be real. Like, and again, what the hell can I? It's done now. So.
About it. And neither can you.
That part, madams. Never. That's not what they're about.
May I say something?
Go ahead. You say whatever you want.
Yeah. Y'all. I mean, for me, first of all, I didn't see the live. I didn't know she talked about my niece.
Well, but maybe I told you in the beginning of the live, Mary. Well, honey, you are more than welcome to hear it on her live. You do not have to be here. I don't have you here. Here, I'll help you out, honey. There you go. You can come back in 5 minutes if you want, but you can go hear it on her live. Jaylee, they have no comprehension. They can't understand. Yes, D Mob, I see you say Connie. I see you're back. I hope you had fun. Right, that's why I said, babyface, go over there and tell her. Shout out to Fendi, member for 3 months. Get her out of here. Yeah, babyface is on a little break. Exactly, Patchouli.
Until right now. Secondly, why are you guys trying to make me believe that May told Whitney to say that stuff? That's weird.
That's fucking outrageous and dumb.
Yeah.
No one, well, I don't know what exactly people said in the comments, but Maybay knew that she was going to go live and talk shit about Kat, period. She knew she was going to address Kat. She knows how Whitney is. Now, I'm not saying she knew that Whitney was going to say that exact thing, but she knows how Whitney rolls and what Whitney does and that she's going to talk shit. So regardless if that situation was going to be covered, she still went live and talked shit about your sister, Mary.
Yeah, all up in the comments. Yeah, they're telling me, oh, no, May told Whitney to say that. May told Whitney to say that. I don't believe that.
No, you're welcome.
I don't.
You'd have to be a real dummy to believe that I would tell Whitney to talk
Chris.
about my nieces. I love them girls. No matter what y'all dumbass hoes in the comments think, I love them girls. I've been there since before they was even born. I've been in their life, their whole entire life. Hello? The fuck are y'all talking about?
Whoever just sat there and said I'm in Connie's comments, you're fucking lying.
That part's empty.
My name is Mary something 9 whatever on YouTube. So I'm not in Connie's comments. And you got your days coming for allowing her to totally. Who is disrespecting my sister? If you're talking about May, she's not
I didn't say nothing about Cat at all. I love Cat.
at all. I'm not
What?
slow. And saying, "Oh, who raised you?" Other than the state, that don't hurt my feelings. Yeah, I was a foster kid since I was like 3 years old to 21. So, but
Wow, what a way to beat somebody down. But y'all are better people. Look at how y'all attack people who've been through things and they like, but you want to tell somebody else they wrong for doing some dumb shit.
Okay,
Shut up.
Lamb. Exactly, Patchouli. She know. I think so. I think so too. I think she definitely knows.
you so busy trying to get what that hurt. No,
Yeah,
I'm
nature.
actually not. That's not what I'm actually doing in my life at all. I was actually celebrating the fact that I lost 100 pounds. I finally got under
Hey,
200.
congratulations.
Yes, I lost 100.
Congratulations.
I was thinking about going live.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Everybody right. Congratulations. Congratulations. Hey, 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 hey. So you're like in the 200s now?
Yes, I am 284. I'm
Oh,
284.
hey. I wish I could dance right now and you could see me, but you can't. I'm doing a
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch. Just know that.
Oh, they've been that. I know. I heard they told people to report all my lives. They've been telling people to report all my lives, whether it's on live or whether it's behind closed doors. They've been reporting mine for. They don't stop reporting mine, but that's all right. That's why I always make sure and say this is for educational and awareness purposes only, and I repeat that over and over again, as well as I need to start. I need to add a little bit more to my disclaimer though on my description. But yeah,
I'm doing a Cabbage Patch. I'm doing a Cabbage Patch. I'm doing a Cabbage Patch.
Food.
Jesus.
Well, certain people, food love us, and they just stay. They say, "Oh, you want to eat me? I'm staying with you. I'm not going nowhere."
Yeah.
Exactly,
Sometimes
yellow.
I'm jealous of people that can like eat a lot and stay skinny. I just wish I could do that.
I'm not jealous of nobody at all. I just feel like, I had the fat girl gene, and that's just what it is.
I don't know.
We can't be blessed with everything, you know.
That's true.
Maybe
If we look at ourselves,
that's like saying you're big boned. You can go look at a ton of skeletons, and although if the taller they are, they may be a little bit bigger, but I've never seen a fat bone and a skinny bone. Like, come on now.
we all got positives and negatives, things that we would like to change, and
It can be a
but
little
God didn't make
genetic.
no mistake when He made none of us. We're all imperfectly perfect. Period. And that's just what it
Yeah.
is, baby.
Cat said they have a fast metabolism. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was born with a broken metabolism. Apparently, I was born with a metabolism that said no, no, thank you.
Is it slow or is it like
My shit did. My shit not real. It don't exist for real.
that's funny? Mine is I'll say slow because I took a test and they said like your food it goes down really slow. And I was like, oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys for the
I don't think
congratulations.
that's the same thing, Mary.
Um,
I don't think your food going, unless you're talking about going down slow. When she says going down slow, I think of like her esophagus and stuff. Maybe she means digesting slow. I'm not sure, but not the same as your metabolism.
License. License? Who said that?
Wait,
Who's
what?
how come when she don't have a license? Let me read this comment. I'm gonna call you I. I says so. Tati asked for money to get her a car when she don't have a license.
How come she don't have a license? Who said
Because of her. Oh, damn it! I hit the wrong button. Because of her tickets. Tati told us, and then Whitney confirmed it that it's still she doesn't have them. What do you mean?
she has a license? Who said she didn't have a license? She does have a license.
Okay, so Tati has a license, so Tati didn't go to jail for no license? Damn, is she calling Whitney a liar? Or did she just not watch that part of Whitney's live?
When you saying that she never went and got a license in her life? Yes, the fuck she did.
Nobody said that, maybe.
I know, I was there.
See how she does shit? You're saying she never got a license her whole life? Maybe. That's not what that means. Saying somebody doesn't have a license doesn't mean that they never had a license. Like, she's just trying to twist that shit from the jump. I was there.
Who said she didn't have a license? She does have a license. When you saying that she never went and got a license in her life? Yes, the fuck she did. I know, I was there. Tati does have a license. What are we talking about? It may be suspended, but Tati's got a license. I don't mean she don't got one. That just means it's suspended. I don't even know if it's suspended anymore because I think she handled her business, but I don't know. I don't know. Y'all be in everybody's business more than me. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, buddy. Couldn't tell you. But I bet you could tell me again, you. Y'all know every damn thing. Look at you. You nosy motherfuckers. Well, you put it out there on the internet, so we're not supposed to poke and pride and get all in your business and tell call your jobs and try to get you put in jail and all the shit that we do.
Excuse me? Maybe again, projecting. You want to say that's what we do. No. The fuck? That's what you do. You say it out your own mouth. That's what you do.
You evil bitches. And how well has that worked for you so far?
Exactly, Eureka.
I just want to know. Boogie butts.
Right, Donna. Right, madams?
They
What job are they calling? Come on now. Just because Brandy got on here and she started doing the SpongeBob thing, oh, the haters called my job. Nobody's calling their jobs. People want them to work so they don't come on and beg.
they're watching you 3 or 4. It's the shit food you eat and lack of exercise.
Well,
So
I guess
I
I was
just
born with lack of exercise and shitty food eating. I blame it on the people whoever was feeding me then. Fuck it.
um
Because God
mm,
forbid. God forbid, maybe I take accountability, honey. If that's what it is, then I blame the people that raised me. Like, what the fuck? 45 years old talking about blame the people who raised me.
I have nothing.
I need to wipe my pussy with a wipe. It's hot.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
it's sweaty and stuff.
Yeah, my coochie is sweating. It's like, it's hot
Go wipe it.
outside.
Go wipe it.
I'm driving.
Pull over.
Can't wipe it while I'm driving. Maybe I can wipe it while I'm driving. Let me see. Oop, yep, I'm wiping it. Hey.
I believed you for 5 seconds. I was like, wait, hold on.
I am. I'm wiping it for
Oh,
real. If I can do it
oh,
on camera, you see. Absolutely. Cock that leg up and wipe that coochie. I promise you, I'm wiping my coochie right now.
Right? Yeah, being suspended means you can't use it. But that just shows you how maybe, oh, well, saying she don't have a license, that's not true. She got a license. I was there when she got it, at 16 or whatever age. No, saying she don't have a license because it's suspended. Oh, well, that's different. Like, she still can't use her damn license. Like, it's the same shit.
Absolutely.
She still don't have a
Leg up to
license
the
to use.
sky. Uh-huh. Wipe that coochie now. Yeah. Sweaty puss. Nobody want no damn sweaty puss. I don't. I
I
don't want
don't.
to have no sweaty pussy smelling like sweat. And I feel like when you be sweating too much and stuff, you be chafing and shit. I don't got time for that.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
I ain't got time for
yeah.
that.
And then sitting on people's faces and stuff. Ugh.
No.
That's on my stomach and putting the powder underneath there. Uh, live, you're mistaken. She definitely hyped Whitney up to come live. You're mistaken. She definitely complained for days about Kat not correcting Tehran. And holy shit, guess who did?
What did me talking about my opinion and my feelings about what I feel have to do with anybody else? Didn't I just say that we all held accountable for our own shit? Like what? Hyped her up. So what did I say? Whitney,
Madam.
Whitney, 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 Whitney. Is that enough hype?
Let's just be real about it. Y'all were pillow talking. You were venting to her. And we did hear you go on and on for a few days about this whole Tehran thing. You made multiple posts. I mean, she knew obviously that it was bothering you.
Go online and just say whatever the fuck you gonna say. No, I actually told Whitney, and I can show messages where I told her, don't go online. Don't do it. But hey, you believe whatever you choose. Because what the fuck did I need Whitney to go online? Whitney went online to do what she felt was best. That had nothing to do with me. She wanted to defend me. And that's what
I
she
don't
wanted
know,
to do.
Farrah.
Now, the shit went left, but it had shit to do with me at all. And she wanted to defend herself, which I thought that's all it was going to be about was her defending herself or setting it straight or clearing air or whatever, you know. But hey, it is what it is.
304. The, the thing is just that the narrative that y'all running with, to me, doesn't make any sense because, like May is saying, Whitney is a grown woman that does whatever, because she's a grown woman. And secondly, um, the whole Toronto situation, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but did you know that May and Kat talk to each other?
Right.
Did you guys know that? And that they can call each other and
Well,
talk.
but see, Mary, here's the point that you're missing on. Okay? You're clearly missing the fact that Maybay is happy that Whitney went on and defended her about the Tehran stuff. And maybe I think she's pretty clear on the fact that they could call each other. But see, maybe, that whole Tehran situation was done on live. Kat didn't say shit about Maybay, didn't take up for her, didn't defend her. Maybay has come on here, talked about how it made her feel and that it rubbed her the wrong way. She's made multiple posts and she wanted someone to defend her. She was glad that someone finally defended her. So you can say all day long that they can call each other, but that's not what May want someone to defend her on this internet.
About situations and things like that. I didn't know if you guys knew that. I don't know if you guys knew that, but they can have conversations offline. So just in case. Just in case you guys didn't
And
know.
we did. And I still was able to express myself online about how I felt about the situation. Now, just like y'all got opinions and y'all express how y'all feel about what we put out there, why is Whitney any different? Huh? Make that make sense real fast. Come on, hurry up. Because if y'all feel like y'all stranger asses have a right to have a fucking opinion about our lives because you put it out there, why Whitney can't? Now, I'm not talking about the girls. I'm talking about anything else. Oh, okay. All right. So only you motherfuckers can hate on people and talk shit about people, degrade people, disrespect people, and talk crazy about Lord knows whatever the fuck you want to and do whatever the fuck you want to do. Oh shit. But nobody else can, right? That's what you're telling me? Right now? Okay. I understand. Because y'all different.
Nobody
I got
said
it.
nobody said she can't go live or she can't defend you. Nobody's saying that it's wrong. They're saying she's wrong for what she said about the kids. But as far as her and Kat and going back and forth or talking or whatever, nobody's saying that. Maybe. You always try to twist some shit. But again, just like you said, Whitney's going to come give her opinion and we're going to have a when Whitney comes and gives her opinion, guess what this is? This is now people having an opinion about that. It just keeps going, you see? You know how this works, maybe. Exactly, Glam.
Marie,
She's
hold
not
on.
getting it. She's
No,
not
Mary.
picking
May
it
really
up.
wanted to say everything Whitney said, so she put Whitney up to it. Mary, keep
Let
believing
me
the
tell
lies.
you something. Let me tell you something, you dumbass bitch. If I wanted to say anything, I'll say it. Do you understand? Why would I want to talk about my motherfucking nieces, you dumbass bitch? You're dumb, bro. Why would I want to talk about my nieces? When do you hear me come on here and attack kids? Huh? I'll wait. The fuck are we talking about here? I didn't
Are
want
you serious?
to.
Do we need to pull clips, maybe? You're sitting there saying you'll wait. Shit, it's right here on my YouTube. I'm sure you could find it. You definitely have talked about kids. So don't try that shit.
May wanted to say everything Whitney said. If I wanted to say it, bitch, I'll say it. And who gonna check me?
But see, that's not the point, though, maybe, because you had already been saying it. You had said it for days and days about how you felt. You had made posts about it. You've done all of that, but you didn't have anybody to come live and defend you. So that's the part where Whitney come in. Do I think you told Whitney, go live about? No, but do I think that you vented like Whitney said you did, and you talked a bunch of shit? And then Whitney got pissed off and then she felt some type of way. So she came live and told you, hey, I'm going to go live and air her ass out. Yeah, I do. I think that she got pissed off because you vented all this stuff that you said, whatever you said to her. Shit, she said the whole reason that she even knew about any of this shit was because you vented. She also, or not because only reason, but I'm saying she said you vented to her and that's how she knew. She also said with the whole delicate situation, the only reason she knew, yes, she lived there, but the reason she knew everything about that is because you told her. Come on now. I'm surprised she didn't say, what, Connie can't whoop me. You gonna go tell Connie she can't whoop me?
What the fuck?
Shit crazy as hell.
I'm a grown ass woman. If I want to say some shit, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say, how I want to say it, when I want to say it. I don't need nobody to speak for me, bro. I don't. But once again, thank you, Whitney, for
There, I was getting
defending
ready to
me,
say,
and I mean that. And I don't give
she doesn't need it, but boy, did she like it.
a fuck how nobody feel about it. Thank you. How about it?
Right, Dawn. She spoke on
Hmm.
many people's
Regina,
kids.
why do I need to shut the fuck up? Why am I
She even talked on Jasmine's kids about their looks and stuff.
a nasty ass heifer for something I didn't even know what happened until today? Like, I don't understand. Do you guys want me to sit here and just cuss out May and Whitney? Like, what the fuck?
You can't cuss me out because I ain't did shit.
Yeah, they're
And at the end of the day,
yeah,
what is cousin Whitney out gonna do?
yeah,
Like,
right. Like,
what
my
that's gonna
my whole
change? Nothing. What was done is done.
they really are they're in these comments talking about you made Whitney say that, and I just like I don't believe that. Call me stupid then. I don't give a fuck. That makes no sense. How am I dumb?
So
Why do you guys
y'all
really?
feel like I'm not capable of speaking for my
Are you
motherfucking self?
mad
Is
at
what
me,
you
D
saying?
Mob?
But y'all all know I do. Y'all just trying to provoke some shit and put shit in people's heads. See, y'all get to these other weak motherfuckers and get in their heads and make
Hmm.
them believe shit that ain't real. But not everybody gonna believe y'all dumbass shit. Why in the fuck would I ever want somebody to talk about my nieces? I don't want nobody talking about them. Nobody. How about that?
Well, why would you share? I wouldn't have even told her what the hell was going on. Because you know how Whitney gets. You know she's going to say some shit.
Barry, did you get a new prescription? Because what you're taking is no longer working, functional. I did. talked about it a couple times back. What makes you think they're not working? What? You care about my mental health now? You do? Regina, what is your issue with me? Tell it, Miss Regina. Oh, wow. Coco, say you don't give.
There is a man. Damn. Did it just fucking click off? Was that the end of it? She just ended it, deaded it like that? What the hell? That's weird as hell. Hold on, let me make sure. That was crazy. Yeah, she just ended it like out of nowhere. Mm-mm. That's wild. Okay, let me go. Give me 1 second. Right, it's just crazy. I just love how I just love how she has such selective memory and tries to rewrite every damn thing. All right, let's go. I got it on the right one. I mean, I think I got it on the right time. So, Kat has done 2 lives that I've seen that I want to show you guys some clips from. I don't know what happened. Mary was in the middle of talking and she just cut it off. So, but I do want to show you a few clips in this one.
Championship. There we go.
Get the
I don't know. I didn't watch the live, nor do I care what Whitney said. Y'all care about what Whitney said, not me. I don't care about what Whitney said. And y'all don't gotta come back and tell me nothing about what she said. Honestly. If she wanna sit on the internet and key with y'all, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm gonna get my ass up and I'm gonna do what I've been doing. Misery loves company. I'm not about to be miserable with that woman. She could be miserable
oh
by
Lord.
herself. Hey, Katie Burrell. But she won't make me miserable. She won't stop nothing. She won't live. She rent free in my head. None of that at all. Regardless of how things are viewed, regardless you and my babe, please let your daughter know she is loved and cared by her internet aunties. Tell her she's beautiful, she's strong. I don't. My baby did see this, and I'm nor am I gonna tell my baby nothing. My children living their best lives. Why they doing whatever they doing. Playing Roblox with other kids. They not worried. They not worried about no internet shit. What somebody said or didn't say or how somebody felt or didn't feel. They don't care. They being kids. That's one thing that I do love and respect. My babies is babies, you know? I mean, I don't expect nothing less from somebody that's a horrible person. I don't expect nothing less from Whitney. I don't nothing that Whitney will ever say will make me be shocked. Like, oh my God, she said that. She's a drunk that drink all day because she's miserable with her life. I would hate to be miserable. I would hate to have to drink my life away. That's what I would hate. I would hate to have to drink my life away all day.
Damn, shots fired.
Kids don't Wait, kids don't do that if they live in their best life, Cat. Let's be real. Kids don't do what? What are you talking about? Drunks tell the truth. Okay. And then she need to tell her.
And then, of course, if obviously if Whitney was lying and Whitney was not being truthful, obviously Kat would have been like, "That's a flat out lie," you know. Which is why I say maybe I picked her words very carefully.
Her truths. Instead of worrying about somebody else, what the hell they got going on. She could tell a whole bunch of her own shit. Her worrying about nothing to do over here ain't got shit to do with nothing. Like I said, she did that shit because she, I guess, I don't know, wanted somebody to be upset or care or I don't fucking know. She did it for y'all. That's what she did it for. She did it for the attention. She's
So now Whitney, everything Whitney did was for us, and she did it for attention. Um, that's crazy.
an attention whore. She did it for her attention because she know that y'all be like, oh my gosh, let's look at Kat. Oh my God, she's the. Let's have something to talk about. Can't nobody bash me, but can't nobody bash me. Can't nobody make me feel no way. Can't nobody tell me nothing about shit at all. Like at the end of the day, I don't care. All these people can leave. I can give a fuck. That's the whole thing. Or the matter of the fact is, the first thing people love to say is, you wouldn't have these many people watching you. Boo, I don't care about who's watching me. I don't care. I don't know why y'all over here. I don't care about what Whitney is in love with or how she with this and how she that. No, Whitney holds no credit in my life. Whitney holds no nothing and nothing. Like I said, she did that. I don't care. I'm not gonna stop shit. She ain't doing nothing but making herself look worse and worse. Then gonna turn around and be like, well, I don't know why you like me. I didn't even do nothing. I was drunk. I was drunk. I was drunk. I was drunk. And y'all gonna all be like, it's okay, Whitney. You were
Oh, is that what Maybay does? Is that what Maybay keeps? Is she apologizes to Maybay and says she was drunk, and then Maybay says, "Oh, it's okay." Is that what happens, Kat?
drunk. We understand. Shit happens when you're drunk. And go by that. You can't feel bad for something that's nothing. Can't nobody get on me. Ain't nobody in the world can get on me. Can't nobody judge me but God. Can't nobody get on me but
Okay.
God.
Now listen to
Good
this.
friends. Yes, that part. Y'all could have been wondering, where's my shit? Got to slow down. We need you around, Teresa. America. You ain't got to answer to nobody. You ain't got to do nothing.
Now listen. She's talking about.
You know,
Listen to what she
attentive
does.
to that person. I like being single. You just go back to business.
Now that was the end of the convo. She just stops talking, right? Completely stops talking. She was saying she likes being single because you can just go about your business. And then all of a sudden, she starts snoring. Like, what? Shout out to Rebel for gifting 10 members for the green team. We got 10 more on the green team. We got Lady D. We got Anna, D Mob. Look at D Mob getting a membership. Original Phoenix, Barbara, Erica with a K, Anna, Tammy, and Simply Shay. Congratulations. Did Kat and Lit ever get along? I don't know. I'm sure at the beginning they kind of, but they said Whitney had always been like non-social, didn't really do it. Yeah, like literally, she just stops talking, and then this. Like what? How the hell you just fall out in the middle of a combo? That part sips. Welcome. Yeah, the caption said it was on my phone. It picked up words, and I was like, but she wasn't saying nothing, but it was thinking it was words. Literally fell out for like 30 minutes. She's snoring, and then she realizes you can hear when she gets up. See, look, you can see it says, "Oh my God, where are you? Amen. Hello, hello." Well, she's really not saying nothing. See, the caption picks up that she's talking. See, look, the caption picks it up. It keeps thinking it's saying, "Come on, come on, come on, one more." But then she gets up, you hear that she checks her phone. Listen. 4 minutes. She said that sentence. She was on for an hour and 13 minutes. She said that sentence about liking to be single or whatever, and then it was 4 minutes before you start hearing the story. But she doesn't say anything in between. But listen to this. Sound like she sent a message on like Facebook Messenger or something and just done. I'm like, what the hell? She could have just said like, "Oh my God, guys, I'm so sorry that I fell asleep. Like, my bad, y'all. I was just so tired." She just ended the live. Like, nope. Okay, and so last night she did a live, and Mary was up on Cat's live. Hey, hey, Phoebe, hope you're doing well. The snoring is redacted. It literally is on there 30 minutes just snoring. But man, I'm like, damn, she fell out quick with the quickness.
Me all day, but when it comes out to the kids,
Right.
it's just,
And I don't know who that is on the
I mean,
bottom.
ain't even my kids, but if it comes down to the kids,
Meal. Oh, that
Um,
was wasn't
sis,
that the girl?
so you
Didn't Kat date that Mills girl at one point, or they tried to be more than friends? I don't know. There was some rumor about that, or they were joking about it one, something like that. All right, I gotta grab something, so I'm gonna play this.
so okay, so
Hold
you
on.
you mentioned like I ex made she was still mad when we got off the life and stuff. Can you tell me exactly what she said to you?
What do you mean?
Because when I said when I mean I'm stuck, like May was telling me something like why she was still upset, if that makes sense. So I'm asking you
Mama,
what did she say?
when she said, so when the live happened with Teron and he said what he said, I said,
Mhm.
okay, this gonna be bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Like I already
Yeah,
knew. I already know this gonna be bullshit. Um, but like I said, that was never my intention. My
yeah.
intention is to go live and battle with Teron like I always do.
Mhm.
Like, so when he said what he said, I'm like, okay, that's gonna be a clip, whatever the case may be. I didn't think she would get offended, to be honest, because like I said, if
Mhm.
somebody don't like me, I could give two fucks what they gotta say because it don't matter what I do, you're not gonna like me. You're always gonna, you know what I'm saying? So in my head, when he said whatever he said, I was like, oh, okay, well, but I knew that people who watch the BS, they're gonna clip it or whatever. So when she
Mhm.
called me, she was like, that, like my feelings are hurt about you not sticking up for me. I said, stick up for you about what? Like that was my first initial like about what am I sticking up for you for?
Mhm.
She was like, about Tehran. And I'm like, well, he don't like you, so why does it matter? And she was like, well, if you don't understand it, you don't get it then, blah, 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 made mad, whatever the case may be. So I sat back and I evaluated the situation like, okay,
Hey,
maybe
Dawn.
I read something wrong, which if that's the case, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't stick up for you, then I apologize. Because like I said, like I told her, I'm in a fucked up situation right now. The last thing I want to do is be beefing with my sister. Like, that don't make sense to me. So I apologize for not sticking up for you to Tehran. But like I said, in my head, I felt if I would have said something to Tehran, it would have got way worse than what it was in my head.
Yeah.
no, he was looking at hell.
And I just felt like, what was the point of that? Because you were already getting heat. You get what I'm saying? They was already like, oh, you not shit, Cass in the hotel, why that's fucked up, why you not helping her, whoop, 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 whoop. And then other people, other half is, oh, well, she grown, let her figure it out. So I just was just like, it's let that be whatever it's gonna fucking be. It's how I felt. But when that day, I don't know if it was the same day or whatever, when we had the conversation, she was like, this is how I was feeling. And I said, well, this is how I was feeling. And then we were good after that. We're still good. I'm not upset with my sister. She just called me today. So we're still good. But it's just like, I just don't understand the whole Whitney going live about me. Because she
Mm.
was like, well, Whitney said, she told me when she called me yesterday, after the people, Amber and somebody else sent me the clip. Or I don't know if they sent me the clip or whatever, because y'all know I don't watch nobody. And I didn't even look at the clip. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. I just saw Amber was like, I'm very upset that she said this about your child and what she said. And I'm like, oh, well, we're going to be truthful because Kat's truthful. I don't put nothing past Whitney. I don't put nothing past Whitney. I know. So I wasn't shocked that she said it. I wasn't. Me personally, I wasn't shocked that she said it because we're not forgetting this is the same person that was online talking shit and walked past me every day and got into bed, but was online talking shit about me. This is the same person that put me and my kids out for no reason. Like, and so it did, her saying what she said didn't, oh shit, I'm shocked. Oh my gosh. I'm so shocked. I wasn't shocked at all. Now, was I shocked that she was talking about me? Yes, because I didn't know me and the bitch had beef. She don't like me, I don't like her. But I don't be online talking about her. Like, it'd be different if I was online talking about her, like, yeah, fuck that bitch. Oh, drunk ass bitch. Oh, crackhead ass bitch. Oh, funky ass bitch. Yeah, fuck. Like, I could get that if that was the case. If I was on here every day, like, yeah, fuck her. Yeah, I should have tore that house up. Like, if I was really on here, you get what I'm saying? Like, talking about her, then I wouldn't have been shocked that she went live about me. Bitch, I was shocked as fuck. I'm like, wait, what? When they was telling me about it, I'm like, wait, huh? She went live about me? Wait, I'm confused. What's tea? Like, what is she mad about? Like, I'm confused on what she's upset about. And I didn't know till right now when I watched the little clip, which I shouldn't have did. This is why I don't watch May. This is exactly why I don't watch May. Because it pisses me off when I don't want to see, when I hear something that I don't agree with. But a little bit of clip, she was like, yeah, I knew she was going to go like, well, goddamn, bitch, why you didn't tell me? You didn't tell me till after the live was already up. No, she didn't tell me that Whitney was going to go live about me. She told me after the live happened, she was like, oh yeah, she did tell me she was going to go live about you. I said, why? And I told her then, why? She said, because you were talking shit about her. I said, I ain't even been live the last 2 days to talk about shit about Whitney. She said, oh, I don't know. She's like, I don't watch you and I don't watch her and you don't like her and she don't like you, but I don't approve of her saying what she said about Angel. Is anybody saying something? And I'm not hearing it?
No, I'm just looking.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just making sure because last time y'all was and I couldn't hear. But yeah, so I was down here fighting for my life. I'm so sorry. I didn't even see, honestly. So I don't know. I don't know.
So May knew she was gonna go live about you?
Yes. She just said it on the live. Mary was right there. She said, I knew she was gonna go.
No, she said I knew she was gonna go live. I never knew she knew explicitly about you because all she said in the live.
Yes, because Mary, she said right there with you sitting there that she knew that she was going to clear some stuff up and it was going to be about Kat. Mary acts like she didn't hear this shit. I think Mary is put in the position where Mary wants to, she doesn't want to piss Maybay off when she's up there, but she also wants to take up for her sister. So she just, I guess, acts like she didn't see something or didn't hear something all the time. I don't know.
I was.
She knew she told me she knew she was gonna go live about me because Whitney told her.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was talking shit about her, so she was gonna respond. But and I said when, because I ain't been live. Y'all can look it up and see I ain't been live. Because one thing I don't do is take down a live, bitch. Not where I make my money, hoe. What live? I ain't been live about that girl.
Kat.
Yeah, see, but in the
she's talking about the lives you did when you were in the process of moving out and getting a hotel and all of that. One thing about Whitney is Whitney's not on, obviously Whitney don't go live hardly ever, right? And so Whitney's not going to immediately jump live as soon as you say something. And again, Whitney's main purpose, in my opinion, yeah, she wanted to say some shit about you not defending her. I mean, about Kat saying that she's the reason that she was, left the house is because Whitney was holding it over her head and all that. Yeah, she wanted to clear that up, but most of us, we already knew, we already clocked the fact that clearly she couldn't pay the rent. So that wasn't even the big thing. The main factor of why Whitney went live, in my opinion, was because, like she said, Maybay vented to her. Maybay felt a certain type of way, and it made Whitney feel a certain type of way. So it goes back to the Tehran stuff. She acts like just because she hasn't talked about Whitney in the last 2 days, she never talked about her. You most certainly did say the reason you left the house was because you didn't feel comfortable. And even Mary got up on Maybay's panel and went back and forth with Maybay about what the true reason of why you left was. Because even Mary said, oh, she left because of Whitney. And Maybay was like, no, that's not true. And Mary argued and was like, yeah, I talked to her.
live that I was just reading comments on, sister, she never explicitly said
Yes, she
it was
did.
about you. All May said was, yeah, Whitney told me she was going to go live.
That's not true, Mary. She did say it was about Kat.
Never said, I knew she was going to go live about Kat.
Oh, bull.
May did not say that.
I need to put the clips. We got to put the clips together.
No, she told me on the phone. Why the fuck is there so many Fernandos and what's the name? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Fernandos trying to come up here.
The hell?
Exactly. She definitely said.
Fernand who?
I don't know who's
Fernando.
deleting their
It's
comments.
6 of them in the back. Y'all can see. Y'all, what's the names?
Yeah, I see the chat. All I see is Fernando.
If you tell me the name, I can still see them on my side because they can't delete the comments on my end. But I don't know who's deleting them. Now, I will say, oh, Marianne deleted one. It may have been a typo or something. Mm-hmm.
No, and Padalo.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them trying to come up.
Ola Doki Fry.
Mary May is all about words the right way.
Wait a minute.
I'm not. Controller just out there calling me a stupid and a goofy, so I'm not.
Who?
Controller up. He said you didn't know that when he was live because you were on the panel, stupid, goofy, something like that.
Fernando Castro.
Yeah.
You see all the different Fernandos trying to come in.
What do you mean Mary didn't know Whitney was live because she was on a panel? No doubt. No shit. Mary and Maybay were live at the same time Whitney was live, but they 1000% knew that Whitney was live because everybody in the comments came in and said, guys, Whitney's live right now. And that's when Maybay said, oh yeah, I knew she was going to go live to clear some air about what Kat said. It's literally, she said it right in front of Mary. Mary was on the live with her.
I don't know why. Bottom line, you and your sister slower than a turtle. Oh, thank you. I hope you feel better when you got that off your chest, Bookie butt. You found it? Yeah. In y'all bathroom. Because my bathroom is too big.
And then she says she's not going to say anything to her kids about this or whatever. But I mean, who's to say they can't hear her while she's on the live, especially when she gets loud? I got to find the timestamp. I missed a clip from the last live. I definitely wanted y'all to hear. So
about that.
Let me find this clip.
Everything. Take everything. It doesn't have enough space. Miss Master Bedroom.
Okay.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
Welcome back.
But yeah, I don't know. And yeah, but it is what it is. And I guess it's always something. I feel like it just always be something. This is always fucking something. Serious. Y'all cool with me giving Whitney ammo to talk crazy about you and your family. I'm glad you're in your own space with no strings attached. I have no idea what her name is and what her page is.
Me neither. I thought Connie was on the line.
I do. Yeah, somebody did say that. But I do. OMG, my daughter has a master bedroom in our last home. These kids are spoiled for real. But I do want to say one thing. I don't know if the live is up or not. But anybody that mess with me, if y'all could please report that live, because at the end of the day, the world is very cruel.
Yeah.
And I don't want my baby to get bullied. Because a lot of kids watch me and a lot of her friends watch me.
Here's my thing. What about the other things that are said on her lives? If her daughter's friends watch her and the kids that know her kids watch her, like I can think of several lives that I can think of several lives and conversations that they've had up here on Cat's lives that would probably have kids bullying. I'm just saying. That part, Niecy. Because what? Why the hell would you have any kids watching you or any kids that go to school with her watching you or any of her, like for what? Because again, we've heard some of not only the actual talk, but we've heard talk. I mean, there's just been several things that have been talked about. So if you're worried about bullying, like what? I would think you would change a lot more about your page if that was the case.
So if you guys could just do that one solid, if that live is up, and go report it so it can be taken down.
Yeah,
Because like I
keep
said, she could
reporting
speak
it.
about me all fucking day and all fucking night. But the fact that she said that about my baby, and if it being true or not true,
It's gone.
it can hurt my baby at the end of the day.
It's
So
gone. It's not even on there anymore.
It's not?
No, it's gone.
Okay. I didn't, I didn't know.
Now, granted, would it been clipped as many times as it was? I mean,
and I think I hate that too. Like it just be like I
That part
don't know.
too. All the stuff about being homeless and begging for money for rent and light bill and car note and all those things, I feel like that would definitely be an issue that kids would make fun of a kid for. That's crazy. Shout out to Lola. Remember for 10 months, cue the violin. Cat can't keep a stable environment and give others a reason to bully her children. Look at the circus they're exposed to. Right? Not right, like the poly talk, just all the different things. There's so many. Right? Last live she don't watch. Exactly.
And then I know I'm always like for it, keep pushing, but
I'm still not. This is still about the Tehran thing.
I guess that's what I get. I guess. I mean, from the clip that I seen, she said, "I appreciate her for sticking up for me." That's what she said out of her mouth. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's about the Trump thing.
Yeah, it's about the Tehran thing.
For real. That's my biggest problem is like, it's okay for her to disrespect me and you gonna be cool with her tomorrow. Because that's your wife and you love her. And it's just like, it's just sad.
This is, again, let's remind everyone, this is not the first time that Whitney has overstepped and talked about Kat's daughters. So if she expects Maybay to turn her back on Whitney right over this, it's not going to happen. She didn't turn her back on Whitney last time. She ain't going to turn her back on Whitney this time. And Maybay made it very perfectly clear that that was not going to happen. That she's still going to have love for Whitney. She's still going to talk to Whitney. She's not going to be none of that.
It's okay.
So
It's okay. But it's like, I don't never disrespect nobody or online. Like whatever I say
100%
offline,
nature. 100%.
you feel me? It's
Yeah.
offline. But you can't never say anybody that Cats talked to has came online and said
Yeah.
anything about anything. You can't say any of my friends have linked your address. You can't say any of my friends have talked shit about
just
you. You
Keisha,
can't say
the first live is still up on Me Versus Me. The other live was taken down where she was on the bed. That's the live that she said what she said on. That first live, granted, she was talking on that one too, but she didn't say anything about the kids on that one.
oh, May didn't give her no right to talk about no kids. One thing we can always say across the board, and
In the last live, even Kat was like, y'all know what? She said something. I'm trying to find that clip right now. Something about, well, you guys know I'm going to talk about them. Like, what? Shout out to Tay Marie, member for 10 months. I'm late AF, and hey, Outlaws, glad I'm here now. We're glad you're here also. Better late than never.
even if I say something, May always tells me, "Don't talk about people kids. That's just too low."
But Maybay talks about people's kids, so the fuck? Again, Maybay says all these things to make it seem like she doesn't do it. Like, oh yeah, they're the ones calling jobs, but yet she says she'll call jobs. She says for others to call jobs. She says she don't talk about kids, yet she talks about kids. She says she doesn't dox and she doesn't agree with it, but yet she does. Like, come on.
Okay. She didn't, I promise you, it was never
Right,
go
Kat talks
after the
about
like.
kids.
Nah, that's not what it is. Whitney said what the fuck Whitney wants to say, by all means, because Whitney is a drunk. And whatever feeling she's feeling or however she feel, she doesn't have no filter. She's gonna say however whatever she wanna say, whatever. She doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't care. She don't care. That's it, that's all. Bitch, if I fell down a flight of stairs drunk one night, guess what? Whitney would have been on our live like, and Cat was down the Cat was drunk and she fell down the motherfucking stairs, busted her lip. Yeah, and it didn't matter. If it was something to be said, she would have said it. There's never no, hey, yeah, nothing like. And I know for some y'all gonna be like, you always sticking up for her, you always sticking up for her, but I make her to sit up and be like, oh yeah, talk about Cat's kids. Never. She's not gonna talk about nobody's kid. She's never. That's something May's never done is to go as low as talk about somebody's kids. Now me on the other hand, we all know. I do. That's why I said I can't be too upset about it because we know. I mean, bitch, fuck you. And I'm all here, bitch. Fuck. So it came back to me, yeah, for sure. But it's just like it's just I feel like for me it's like the inner circle. Like I wouldn't feel no type of way if anybody in these comments is like, girl, fuck you and your kids. Like, oh, okay. I don't know y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but it's the fact, like, it's somebody, and like, I would feel the same type of way if Mila said something about my kids, or I feel the same type of way if Mary said something about my kids. These are people that I've dealt with in life, like real life, like that. What the fuck? Like, my kids have never disrespected you, said nothing to you. Like, they say hi, good morning. You feel me? Like, my kids are respectable. They don't, it was no point in it. You could have said whatever you said about me. She could go live tomorrow and say whatever the fuck she wanted to say about me. But it's just like going online, knowing that once you said whatever you said, they're gonna run with it. Knowing that forever and forever, my child is gonna now be labeled that. It's like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, that's weird as fuck. Like, weird. Like, and what was your reason? And then it's always, well, I have people even inbox me like, don't be too upset. You know she's drunk. The bitch drink every fucking day. The bitch wake up and drink, go to bed and drink. The bitch got to drink to go to sleep. That doesn't make it okay.
I don't.
Her being a drunk doesn't make shit okay. She don't get a pass from me because she's a fucking drunk. My mom's a fucking crackhead. She don't get passes. The fuck? I don't give a fuck about you being a drunk, bitch. That's not cool. For what? When you could have just kept it on me. You wanted to try to humiliate my child. That is weird. For what reason? Well, I don't like Cat because Cat didn't take up for her with Teron. Okay. It could have been left at that. Fuck Cat. But what was the point of saying what you said about my child? Like.
Right. Always.
At all. She's a evil, malicious person. She's evil. That woman is fucking evil. And that's why I keep telling everybody, like, I hope y'all see that this woman is evil. She's
Absolutely
evil.
not,
You're
madam.
evil to, if it was
Absolutely
true,
not.
you're evil to come online and say it. If it's not true, you're evil to come online and insinuate it. Knowing that the world is of social media. Period.
She didn't
And
insinuate it.
then told May, well, I'm not gonna go live now. I'm not gonna go live no more.
What?
Yes. I'm not gonna go live no more. Oh well, I said what I said. I'm not gonna go live no more now. And Teron didn't name any names, so she felt the way about it because she knew it was true. How did?
Yeah, but here's the thing.
How?
I will say this. Like I said earlier, Teron did not say any names, and for the most part, it could have been, you could have taken that as anybody in her life. However, there was one part that he said that pretty much narrowed it down because he said every time you go back to that person or go back to the something happens or whatever, and we all know that she has went to Maze, it's been back and forth. So that's the only thing I would say that pinpointed it that they were talking about May. I mean,
How does she drink all day while holding down a full-time job and gets tested at her job? She don't fucking get tested at her job. What are you talking about? She's a fucking what's her name? She's a what is it called?
Look at an
A
Amazon.
functioning alcoholic.
A functional alcoholic.
she still would get tested. And if they ever thought that she was drunk or if she ever smelled of alcohol, they would 100% test her.
Believe me, it's possible.
No, let's not act like we don't know functional alcoholics. This
That
motherfucking
part.
mama's I drink every day after motherfucking work. Be drunk as fuck, drinking 3, 4 bottles of wine. We're not gonna act like there's not functional alcoholics.
I feel attacked.
I still believe May put her up to the shit just like she did with her about Ivan. I don't know. I don't know about nothing about her and Ivan. I was not around. Did not see them. Did not talk to them. Can't tell you nothing about her and Ivan. They're literally using you and your kids for content. Cat, you have to protect those babies. They're protected. I know a functional crackhead. I know a couple. Actually, I don't know no functional crackhead. Let me stop lying. Because to be functional, you got to keep a job, right? Yeah, I don't know no functional crackheads. I just know crackheads. Wait, hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
And then there were two.
Oh Lord.
Then there was
This every time. If you think we're going to come on here, we're going to have a hate live about May and fuck her and yes, troops come together. That's never going to be it. It's never going to be that. That's
Oh
just what it is.
Lord.
That's what it's not going to be, okay? That's just never what it's going to be. Y'all better off going to Connie's live and going over there talking about some, yes, fuck that bitch. Oh, then coming over here and telling me because that's never what it's going to be ever in life. So, yeah.
Why do you sound like Mickey Mouse every time you make up a
Oh,
voice?
that's what they sound like in my head to be like, very cool. But I'm saying, why didn't she stand up for you in this situation? It's not the first time Winnie has spoken on Cat's kids. Thank you. Somebody say it. She has spoken on your kids before on Maybay's live plenty of times. Yes, when she called them little bitches. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
Little 304s.
Stockroll.
She actually called them 304s. And she didn't use the numbers. What does she mean she didn't see Ivan and May together? I don't know because her and Ivan were around the same age and she said she met May when she was 19. So I don't see how the hell she didn't ever see them together. We saw them together. I mean, we saw Kat with them while they were together. So I don't know.
Symptom like Ivan, get help. Oh my God. Y'all be saying any and anything. Y'all be saying anything. Stockholm. I have to be in a relationship with somebody who has Stockholm syndrome.
You don't have to be in a relationship to have Stockholm syndrome.
Okay, but wouldn't have to know her as a child?
You don't have to know them as a child either.
Oh my goodness. Kat probably thinks grooming is only for children too.
Okay, well, explain it to me. I'm listening.
You can just be taken and end up with that person and go through a bunch of shit and everything else, and then like mentally and everything else, like it's hard to explain. You don't.
Yeah, right, Mama Mary. I didn't even know what was being said, and no one still told me.
Why does drunk Whitney know about your
What do you mean? Maybay made it pretty fucking clear what was being said. After you, Mary, after you said that you had not seen the live, Maybay literally it was like, yeah, when Whitney was up there talking about Angel, talking about this, like, come on. She didn't come right out and spell out what she was saying, but Maybay definitely let you know, Mary, that Whitney was talking about Kat and Whitney was talking about your niece, and she let you know that she knew beforehand that Whitney was going to go live and clear the air about Kat. So you definitely knew enough of what was going on. Like, let's be real.
kids' business or your business? Is that a serious question? Or are we just like not thinking clearly? Because if we all lived in the house together, how wouldn't she know?
Oh, okay, Amy Beth, I see what you were saying. She was giving you the definition of it. It's okay being okay with your abuser. She wasn't saying that it's okay. Like
Oh,
you with your
yeah,
abuser.
I'm saying
Whitney.
like I'm not.
No, I'm saying it's the way that. No, I'm saying
Okay.
she was giving you the definition. It's the way that you said it back as if like she was just giving you the definition of it.
Yeah.
I didn't understand it first.
They all lived together at some point. That part. That's what I'm saying.
That's how Whitney knew because they all lived together. But if you listen to what Whitney said, Whitney was actually asleep. So she said that Maybay went missing in the middle of the night, and when Maybay came back in at like 6:30 in the morning, that Maybay then Whitney was like, "Where the hell have you been all night?" And Maybay then sat down and explained to Whitney what all had happened while she was asleep. So
That's y'all watched it, so y'all tell me what she say about me. That was as far as I know. She mentioned that May's man don't like you. You know what's
she
crazy
did
is
say
me and
that.
May's man have never had a discussion.
She did say that Maybay's man didn't like
So,
Kat.
and how does she drink Whitney know about your kid's business? I love you more, Siobhan. I'm chill. Don't gotta block me.
You said that.
Jazzy, you been here this whole time, and we all over here know you don't like May. You don't do too much.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm just in here. Oh, shots fired.
That nigga said, I bet you I didn't miss the live. How are you in here? Is my question. We so nosy ass because you was in that live, huh? That nigga said, I bet you I didn't miss the live.
Oh, don't do me. Oh, shots fired. I ain't even got on my bulletproof.
I don't really block people unless they say something. You don't have to discuss. You don't have to have a discussion. May talk shit about you to him. Y'all gotta stop saying I don't like May. I just don't agree with her actions half the time. Okay, let me say that. I don't.
Shout out to It's Clarissa, been for 9 months. May definitely plays them against each other. Shake my head. Oh yeah, 100%. I
know
believe
if you
that.
like her or not. I was going off what Mary said. So I'm absolutely you
Damn it,
absolutely
I
right. I
hate
can't
when
say
it
you don't
does
like me.
that.
I'm going off of what Mary said. You don't like her actions. You don't like her actions.
So I'm gonna
Everybody.
say this: you don't like her. Hope this helps.
I have everyone and anyone that supports Connie and Tibby blocked. They all a bunch of bullies. Anybody that watched Tibby's crazy. And she called her
That's fine.
Tubby, not Tibby. The haters must be here because I don't see them. Oh yeah. Well, we already knew they gonna come, and then they gonna come, and then they all gonna be in May's live tomorrow talking about some Cat was talking about you.
Yes,
Let
the
me
fuck
tell
they
you what
are.
she said.
Mary, you don't like me, but we never met.
Mary don't not like you. Right. You don't like her? I thought you could say I don't want to hang out with you because you was, talking shit about
Yeah,
me.
that's
Dawn.
all I said.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
don't
that's all I
not like.
said.
Exactly,
Mm-hmm.
just here.
I don't think that's what that is. But then again, I can't speak for Mary. I can only speak for Cat. So, but yeah, I don't watch Connie or nothing like that. But Tibby for sure, that's weirdo. Anybody that watch her, I feel like
Have a good
she
night,
ain't no better than
Tina.
Whitney, in my opinion, in my book. So if you watch her, you're off to me. Cause that lady done said some nasty weird ass shit. Disagree on what, and they obviously not blocked. Y'all, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with agreeing to disagree. Ain't nothing wrong with
What
that
does
at
she mean
all.
by agree?
And I'm gonna get me. I don't know why they demonetized me, but I don't get paid on Facebook no more.
Because
And
they
I was
hate, and
thinking
I
about
told you
making.
just said it.
I was thinking about making another page, but I don't really care that deep. Did somebody tell me how many people it is? I don't got my iPad. My daughter do. I just need like 30 people, 30 new people. Facebook don't gonna get. It's gonna get worse than that. It's gonna get real nitty gritty up in there. I'm telling it all. I'm telling all my business. Damn, y'all read the room. Y'all want her mad. Yeah, they do. I do. It's just people not kind. If y'all have y'all seen the comments that I got? Somebody said, "You're a bad mother. That's why your daughter tried to kill herself." I was like, "Oh, well, damn. Okay. Well, thank you. I
What the
appreciate you sharing
fuck?
the life story. I can't relate to some of your stories, sweetheart. Yes, only if you're comfortable. Yeah. Hey, I've got some.
Can you post it and turn the comments off
I blocked you.
if you put it on
Really?
shorts?
I probably could.
Because I know a lot of people that have shorts that I think it's on the YouTube. Like a lot of people have shorts and then they turn the comments off.
Whitney don't know where I live. Do you know Whitney dropped your new address? Oh,
I was trying to
that's
find a
crazy.
certain clip.
Whitney don't know where I live, so how would she drop my new address? Don't fall asleep now. I'm not. But
Crazy.
will you get? I don't know, Celine. Now that's the cold part. Y'all, my 2-year-old pooped on my freshly shampooed carpet. And hell, was it watery? As long as it wasn't watery, you all right. Pick
Oh
that little
my
turd up.
goodness. Hold on. Is
Remove
Niecy
that.
over there?
That's how I do it. I don't be like, oh yeah. I tell myself, okay, this is how much I'm gonna make today, and that's how much I'm gonna make.
Is Niecy over there in her comment section?
Sparks. I don't know. I gotta. Like when you really down with somebody, you just let that person be. That's it. Ah,
You talking to Niecy, baby?
what you doing, girl?
Yep.
How your night going, girl? She said, I can see that. God damn, why is
Niecy
all
said I
y'all
sure was.
blocked? Damn, what y'all do? What y'all do, that girl? Damn, Niecy, you giving obsessed. Mm,
Exactly, Jack. She said it multiple times. Maybe I told her. Maybe I told her. Maybe I vented to
you
her.
know,
Hey, May. They go back and forth.
I probably blocked them. Hey, Ashcombe, how you doing?
I knew she was live earlier, but she
I
was
don't know.
eating.
I don't know. Like I said, you ain't gonna never catch me in a live with somebody that I don't like. That don't even make sense. Oh, my feelings are so hurt. Siobhan, please.
This is right now.
I guess I don't know. It's different,
Well, I
but
rewound
it's
it
like
a little bit.
you stay in the same place. Y'all should hang out and be friends. I'm sure Kat may need that, Niecy.
Oh, they're telling Niecy and
I
Kat
didn't
to
know
hang
me and
out.
Niecy stayed in the same place, but okay, we in the same place. Whatever y'all want it to be. We're
Oh,
next door
Jesus.
neighbors. I stay right next to her.
Girl, come
She's up
on.
and I'm down, or she's down and I'm up.
Kat, you gonna act like you and Niecy, baby, don't stay in the same complex.
Um, when I don't fuck with somebody, that's not what I was gonna say, but when I don't fuck with somebody, I don't speak on them. I don't care to go around and make a parade. I don't care to like when you really down with somebody, you just let that person be. That's it, that's all.
That's
Not
what
on
you
the
do.
internet
Not what
trying to
everybody
talk
does.
shit or trying to say this or trying to say that. Like this shit don't make sense. I was just gonna say that
I'm not
she up
gray.
and down. Hello, y'all. Siamese twins at this point, right? Hello.
Uh.
Now what the fuck was that? I think I look.
Niecy over there
Listen to the
trolling.
favorite about favorite. I feel like how many hours until I get whatever it is that I want. Like that shit not worth it. Like that's all I do is pick up orders. Wait. You mean curbside? 1,000 a week. Like,
Okay.
but
She's talking about her
you gotta
job.
put hella gas in your car. Cause I put
Yep, I can't listen to all that. I was trying to find a certain clip on this live.
pick that little turd up, flush it down the toilet.
What the hell?
I know you
Oh my
fucking
goodness. She
lying.
was on there talking about
What?
how
Watery is crazy.
she was on there talking about how Texas has made her a nicer person and that she used to never want to mess with like elderly people and now she just wants to help all the elderly people everywhere. I'm like, girl, what about that lady? I guess that lady that just had surgery, she wasn't elderly or something. That's crazy. I saw somebody was saying, she was talking about that Whitney always watches my lives or something. Is it in this one? Okay, so there's about the address.
How did Whitney get your address and how does they know all the kids' business? Whitney doesn't have my address. Nobody has my address. She know all your kids' business. She don't know. I'm telling all my business. Damn, y'all read the room. Y'all want her mad. Yeah, they do. Cactus asking why don't you do the story here? I was thinking about posting it over here. I was. I still got
They stopped the car and because one of them had to get out the car, and when he comes back, the other guy that was in the car is fucking missing. Because it's basically like
kids to feed, two of them. Particularly one wants to act like they cheat. They just okay, I'm getting for the people that want to say like what their blood type was. Some people didn't say it. Oh, and
and I get mad
Damn, I'm gonna
if
have
they
to
bought them.
find it. I don't know
But
where it's
now,
at.
um
Okay, I'm gonna look for it real quick while
yes.
let it play for a second.
Jazzy,
I do.
ain't no telling, but you might be up for parole the way she's talking.
You're right. You can get unblocked. You just gotta. I don't even know how to. You know how many people I got blocked? Oh, girl. Ooh, that's
You
okay.
might be up for parole.
And you not blocked on here though. Look at that.
Or I think
I
I
think
asked a
I
question
actually
and you was
did.
being funny. And you thought I was being funny.
Yeah. I
You must have
don't.
caught on a
I
bad
didn't
day.
block her on TikTok. It wasn't me. Yeah, it had to be somebody. Yeah, because I
Okay,
don't
now
even
I
have no
see.
mods. I think 420 is my only mod now. No, Connie said that. She don't need May to tell her shit. She knows Whitney is a not just every time she goes live. Every time I'm about to sit up here and act like she not
Okay, here it is. I guess I
I'm
skipped
about
it
to
too
sit up here and
fast.
act like she not Ain't nobody fucking.
Polygamous on
Listen,
Netflix.
they have
I
breathalyzers.
saw that. Is it good? OMW.
every time she on live, what is she? Drunk.
Yes,
When she linked her
prayers.
her own address, she was drunk. When she came on May Live and her titties was out, she was drunk. Every time she goes live, she's drunk. What is it called then?
I saw it on Netflix. It's good. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Wasting. Damn.
Whitney is a fan, just like y'all. She don't
Listen to
miss a
this shit.
motherfucking live. She watched Connie every fucking day. She don't need May to tell her shit. She know the shit before May know it. She sit up on and go to work. She have Connie right there. She listen to Connie. She get her information. Then she calls May. Hey May, did you know Connie said this? Hey, did you know Connie said that? Hey, did you know that Purple said this? Hey, did you know that da said this about you? Hey, did you? So she most likely saw the clip of me and Teron. But y'all gonna think whatever y'all want to think. But I know for a fact that she watched Connie every day. She don't miss a second alive or nothing.
Hey, boo. Hey.
She a part of the book club, Lady J and Cat Cat too.
Damn. Right, Adams?
Wait, what book club? Or is she trying to be funny?
What book club?
I have no idea. That's why I said, are they trying to be funny? Who is Terry?
I have
Harry.
no idea, but they said Terry said Mary needs to stay out of it, and I'm like, Terry, who the fuck are you?
Oh, I just seen it now. Connie Book Club. Oh, see, I didn't even know Connie had a book club. I can tell you.
Our book club. It ain't mine. It's ours.
Let me tell you something. I would have not known what was said. I promise you, if Amber
Shout out to Bridget for the super chat. Wit like the goat. That's my boo.
and somebody else didn't send me their clip, they was like, "I'm pissed
Yeah,
off. I
Kat was
can't
reading
believe
the
she said." Like,
comments.
I wouldn't have known because I don't watch Connie. I don't watch nobody. I'm not a part of the stalker club. I don't watch nobody, so I wouldn't have known shit. Mary is out of it. She doesn't stand up for her own flesh and blood. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. There's people that came in my comments plenty of times that said that Mary has got into it with May for sticking up for me. Do I go back and watch lives? No. But I've never had nobody come in and say that Mary doesn't stick up for me if she feels like something's being said. But I don't know. I can only say what I've been told in the lives. Because, like I said, I don't watch May.
Yeah, when me and May were talking, I don't. Okay, me and May were talking, and she still seemed upset. I said on that live, talk to Kat about it. That's what I said. Talk to Kat. Like I don't.
Yeah, somebody in her comments said that about the book club. And said cat, and she was reading that. That's why she was like, wait a second, are y'all trying to be funny? I didn't even know Connie had a book club. So yeah, she was definitely reading that from somebody's comment. I was trying to see who said it. Shout out to, hold on a second. Okay, sorry guys. Yeah. No, that was my dad. That was my dad. Just trying to stay in contact with everything going on. Shout out to Sissy for that super chat. We are the Outlaw Book Club. Hey, Connie Boo. Hey. But yeah, I was trying to see who said that about Cat and Lady J being in the book club too. But I don't see it. Somebody said they may have got blocked after the live because they couldn't see their comments on replay.
Remember like all the conversation and stuff, and I said, because on the live she said yes, cat is dirty, and I said you don't have to say dirty. There's other, you know what I mean? There's other
You
words. Maybe that
you
was what hurt. You know?
you told her you felt like this was a conversation to have offline.
It was Patchouli. Patchouli said that comment. Shout out to Sarah. Love my outlaws. Been super busy. I've been listening, but haven't had my hands free much to type. I love our book club. Well, I'm just glad you're listening. Yeah, G Linda, we watched a little bit of it. Her and Nisi went back and forth a little bit, but then it got boring again, so I switched it. I'll check it out.
Yes. Oh, you saw that live?
Girl, I just
Huh?
repeated what you said.
What
You
the
get in
hell?
trouble for not defending May Lester in these comments. No, but can we not call her May Lester? Because that's weird and rude, and she's not a molester. Mary sticks up for you. No, she did not. Okay, controller must be somebody that don't like me.
No, they don't. Controller does not.
That
I've read
makes.
their comments. They don't like me. They don't like me.
Let me
They don't.
tell y'all something, and I say this every time. If you think we're gonna come on here, we're gonna have a hate live about May and fuck her and yes, troops come together. That's never gonna be it. It's never gonna be that. That's just what it is. That's what it's not gonna be. Okay. That's just never what it's gonna be. Y'all better off going to Connie's live and going over there and talk about some yes, fuck that
Oh
bitch,
God.
blah blah blah. Then coming over here and telling me because that's never what it's. I want to give a fuck if her nigga didn't like me or
Oh
not.
Jesus.
What's that going? So,
You know it,
so
Hillbilly.
what that got to do with me?
Right, Kyla? I didn't have to repeat it.
Saying I don't like May. I just don't agree with her actions half the time.
Hope this helps.
Connie and Tibby blocked. They all a bunch of bullies. Anybody that watched Tibby's crazy. And she called her.
Everybody else in here see what can happen. Y'all see
Who's next
what
is
can happen.
crazy. Now
Y'all
they
see what's
really not gonna
possible.
say nothing. They're gonna be like, damn, I
Y'all
didn't
see
even
what's
say
possible.
shit for 5 minutes.
Hello?
Sure. I don't think I seen that either. That was scary too. We need to get all videos over 1,000, y'all. All videos over 1,000, okay?
Yeah, this is currently. This is in real time.
I I'm trying to get more
Yes,
content.
Sissy.
Ina, that's what I'm talking about, Ina. That's what I'm talking about. I wonder if you can change your profile name to your Facebook. It won't let me. Okay, so I got violated
Oh
a
Lord.
long time ago. I forgot what I said, but I
You
said
ain't saying
something and it
nothing.
violated me. Ever since then, I cannot change my name. And then I said, y'all know I don't got no common sense. And I was like, I'll fight your grandmama over these perkies. And then they violated me again. But this last time, I didn't do nothing. They took my
Right,
monetization
Trick?
away for because
Crazy.
they said I was not me. The videos that I posted, they said was not me. And I'm like, if they're not me, who is it?
Oh Lord. Oh man. Yeah. That's crazy. Well, I will say that maybe is the only person that said Whitney was inaccurate or not not saying it correctly, I should say. Um, Kat did not say any of that. She just said, she wouldn't be showing anything to her child or whatever, but then turned around and said that all her kids at school, well, I don't know. It didn't make sense to me. But that most of this shit don't. So, oh man, you guys think Whitney's going to come back? I don't think Whitney will come back and say anything unless she gets on one again, maybe. But usually she tries to space them out a little bit. But Whitney straight up said on that live that Like, May can't get mad at me. She vented to me. Like, she may get mad over the comment she made about obviously the kids, but she's like, as far as everything else, and even Maybay said the same thing. Maybay said, and Mary was right there. Maybay straight up said, as far as the one thing, she went too far, but everything else, I'm glad she stuck up for me. Which again, totally contradicts everything that she said on this internet for years about people not getting, which again, maybe because they know each other in a life thing, maybe that's the difference. Maybe she changed her mind. Who knows? Yeah, I don't think that she'll be live again, at least not for a little while anyway. Whitney is still infatuated with May. Oh, 100%. 100%. Well, the funny thing is that Tibby always says, I'm a bad bitch. Like when she's like impersonating Whitney, and she always says, I'm a bad bitch. And it's just hilarious that Maybay and Whitney are saying it because I'm like, are they saying it like being funny because Tibby says it? Or are they saying it like for real, like I'm a bad bitch type thing? Because Whitney just kept saying it, and I was like, "You go, girl! Like, yes, you are a bad bitch." But that's all. Every time she said it, I could hear Tibby in my head saying, "I'm a bad bitch." I'm like, "Oh Lord." Yeah, she'll have to cool it off for a little bit because she said, came on here and said what she said. Right, mostly. That's what I'm saying. Like, for her to now say, like, oh, well, they could be getting bullied over things online. It's like, you don't think those videos in Walmart for a preteen, if people find out, like, that's their mom, they got freaking tags hanging off the shit, the way they're dressed, like, they got Walmart clothes on. You don't think that shit doesn't go viral all over freaking TikTok and people don't see that shit? Like, and I'm not saying anything bad towards it, but we all know how kids are. Kids would definitely say some shit over a video like that. And they do it all the time. Even Kat said herself, anytime she wants to go viral, she just pulls her stomach out. That's literally a quote from Kat herself. Tati went to jail for stealing copper. Mel, I know you lying. They said she went to jail when they lived in the 5-bedroom house where everybody was living. Did you guys notice that Whitney, and I'm gonna have to go back because I'm pretty sure I heard it again today, but I still want to go back just to clarify because I was listening for something else at the time. But when Whitney was talking about everybody living there, Whitney started naming off people that lived there, and Whitney said Danielle, and I was like, not that I know of, Melinda. I haven't. I would assume that if there was a mugshot of Tati, that it would have already been put out, or like sent to me or whatever. I have not seen one. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but you know, what are you clipping, girl? What are you clipping? I'm a bad bitch. No, right? I know. I'm a bad bitch. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that, but you say I'm a bad bitch. And that's what they were saying. That's what maybe Ann Whitney said the other night. They were saying I'm a bad bitch. Maybe she went Daniel, or I thought maybe that was like a dig to Daniel. Remember that time she was naked on live and gave a little shimmy to her people? Who? Oh, Kat. I don't think she was on live. I think somebody recorded that. Like, I don't know if Whitney somebody in the house recorded that, I feel like, when she was naked and did the little shimmy. You thought she said Daniel? I could have swore she said Danielle. I didn't hear that. She was drunk, but hey. Oh, you didn't hear the Danielle part? I gotta go. You ain't lying. Mel, I didn't know that. I know you're trolling. I feel like Mel is trolling the shit out of me right now. That's what Mel said, Puka. Like I said, I knew that Whitney said that Tati went to jail when she wrecked the Suburban, and I was thinking about this. I said, I sure hope they got that baby another car seat, because you guys know anytime you're in a collision with a car seat, you need to get another car seat, because there are risks of that car seat failing, safety features failing in that car seat because it's already been through a collision. So you do need to get rid of that car seat and get a new one. So I pray that that was taken care of. I thought she said Danielle. I swear. I was like, did she say Danielle? I thought maybe she was like, and again, she was drunk. So she could have totally just said Danielle and meant Daniel, and, or maybe it just sounded like Danielle and she said Daniel. Like, who knows? But I was like, damn, was that a little bit of shade? Was that some shade? Because I mean, I've heard a few things, a few rumors going around about certain things. So when she said it, I was like, wait, is that what I'm thinking? Um, but yeah, I'll have to go listen to it again. I was trying to see. Anyway, I think I'm going to end it now. We are getting back together or not? Are we cousins or are we getting back like because I can't do the kissing cousins thing. Is it like by marriage? Is that what the deal is? Oh man. I just went to vote. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. So don't tell me, don't tell me. I saw somebody made a meme, Keisha, in that reality show group. And when I saw the meme, you may see it. I don't want to say it on here, but when I saw the meme, it better not be true. That better not be who gets kicked off because I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, I've heard those rumors. You know what they don't know about getting, that they don't know. Well, that's why, madams, I'm saying it on here. Maybe Whitney will let maybe know. Um, because when I heard that, that is something I have thought about a few times over the last couple of days. Was I pray they got a new car seat? And I know people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, she was thinking about that stuff." Yes, because kids' safety. It wouldn't matter if it was a kid that came through the ER that had just been in a wreck. That would be my thought. Oh my God, I hope their parents got a new car seat? So I just want to make that clear. I would think regardless whether it's baby P or a kid that I see for 2 seconds in the ER or whatever the case may be, I would still think about things like that because that's just how my brain works. Um, but yeah, if you didn't know that, when you go through a collision, anytime you go through a collision, 100% get a new car seat. Um, and there may be programs in your area that can help with that sort of thing. So definitely, I need a timeout. What do I need a timeout for? I don't get a timeout. I'm not in the comments. Yeah, China. I was just playing. We played some of it. I played a couple of different parts of it. Um, she wasn't really saying much. Her and Niecy I guess we're talking there for a second, but yeah, it does say it on there, but who knows? Yeah, fire station will usually give you a new one if that happens. Tibby, are you going live? I will see you guys tomorrow for What the Wednesday. I hope you guys have had a great week so far and continue to have a great week. I love y'all and thanks for being patient and waiting for me when life happens, how her car got smashed in the front. They were saying Tati wrecked it. Well, one of them. Yeah, that's why I said, Maria, there's some programs in some areas. I don't know if everywhere does that, but definitely Firehouse is a place to check, especially if you tell them, like, hey, I got in a car accident. I know that I need a new car seat. I was told there's programs and that I should start here. And they should usually, if they don't do it, they should probably know who does, just because they deal with things like that on a regular. Exact. Me too, Charity. All right. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. See you tomorrow. Have a great night. For those of you who follow the Malarkey, bye. Thank you so much, Pamela. Yes, go back and watch Kimberly. Thank you guys so much. If you're watching on the replay and you got to this point, you're a real MVP. Let me tell you, hashtag replay, and make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Don't forget if you haven't done it already. Thank you, Thank you so much, Lakita. Thank you guys. Bye.